with the how is the volume and the looking emoji, I get so irked. I have to turn off this game though because I can't think. I get so irked when in there people that give unsolicited game advice, and I am like, I don't need help with whatever. And the second I need help, where'd they go? It makes me so mad. Cause there was one time, it was, I think like, I didn't even finish that playthrough of Breath of the Wild. Like, it was so long ago. Like, it was like 2 Breath of the Wild playthroughs ago. Like, there's no VODs for it. This person was telling me a bunch of stuff I didn't ask for, and I just had to say, please stop. Like, if I have a question, like, I will ask it. And then I had a question that I asked. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. 5 minutes later, gave me an answer to a question I did not have and told me more unsolicited advice. And it's like, where were you 5 minutes ago when I had a question I wanted the answer to? Like, oh. Wow, it's the Clock Tower murder report. This is a great find.
Just as I thought. The details of the case are on here.
Clock Tower murder case report. Crime scene clock tower storage, 3rd floor. Victim, a female, age 20s to 30s. This could be me. Identity to be confirmed. Estimated time of death unknown. Time of discovery approximately 7 a.m.
The body was found around 7 a.m. and it's a little past 8 a.m. right now. So it's only been an hour since the body was first found.
No wonder things are
Oh my
so
god,
hectic.
I'm 20s
The body may
30s.
even still be there.
I'm 20s to 30s.
Another body.
Anyway, Master, there's more to that report, right?
No. Oh, it's a tablet. First on scene, clergy member and several peacekeepers. There was a report of a suspicious person behind the church. The victim was discovered during the investigation. The murder is suspected of being related to the Nailman
A
killings.
suspicious person behind the church? But the area behind the church is...
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nail Man, who will kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes.
So the rumor on the street is...
That's where the forest to summon the Nailman is located. They pursued someone they thought was the Nailman and found the body.
Note, the door was... Sorry. When they read the things for me, I'm just kind of like, okay. Hello, hi Dylan. Dylan, I did watch Drag Race. I'm not gonna spoil who won, but I just want you to know I did watch. I don't know, why is the Nailman kinda... Hi Hunter, hello, I hope your day is going good. If I never said hi to you today. Is this your first message here today? It is, that's why I haven't said hi yet. Okay, it all makes sense. Writing down someone went to die, just like the Kill book. Yeah, oh my god, this is just like the hit anime Kill book. Note, the door was locked from the inside of the scene of the crime. The only window is shuttered and also locked from the inside. As there are no other entrances, it seems to be a completely locked room. This matches the Nailman's modus operandi. So whose name would y'all write down? So many.
There we go! Locked room mystery time!
JK.
Yay! Mysteriful!
To all my Texans, a certain Greg. A certain Gregory. Potentially. Josh. Charlie Sheen. It's what did Greg Heffley do to you? Oh my god, wait, hold on. Sorry, we're never gonna play the game today. There was a post that was like, who was the more evil one? And it was Greg Heffley from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and then the girl from Dear Dumb Diaries, Dear Dork Diaries. And it was like, which one was a larger menace to society? And people in the comments replies were like, oh, Greg, look at that face. But then someone was like, that girl literally said the R slur, her. And I was like, she did! I don't know if y'all have seen the post, but she did. But I got beef with Greg Heffley. What's her name? Dear Dork Diary. Do you think those books are on? Nikki Maxwell has said the R word. She said the R slur. She pissed me off. Because so many times she'd be like, oh, I want to wring her neck. But I'm not going to. And she would do that so much. I fucking love Dear Dork Diaries. They were kind of everything. But Nikki, kind of problematic. So. Ugh. There we go. Locked room mystery time. Masterful.
Oh, we're so excited.
I feel like Greg Heffley should have said slurs. Like he totally would. Oh, 100%. Like, I can't believe he didn't. I don't know why you're so excited. He read that.
Does the Nailman turn his crime scenes into locked rooms like this every time?
The phantom who vanishes like smoke in a room with no way in or out. Just the thought of it makes me drool.
I was able to enjoy because my cousin. Oh, that's so nice. Suspect, y'all, his face is so mirror tool. Suspect apprehended a suspicious individual near the clock tower. Suspect is found with multiple hammers believed to have been used in the crime. Name, G. Colin, age 48, occupation unknown. The suspect claims he was repairing the clock, no witnesses or alibis. The Peacekeeper's current investigation suspects him to be the Nailman. Communicate only the information found in this report to the media. New key unlocked.
The Peacekeeper's captured
He does
some
have an
dude
Ebb
and
hairline.
assumed he's the Nailman.
He does. There's a new Dear Dork Diaries, like the series still ongoing. I think Diary of a Wimpy Kid is also.
You gotta search the crime scene yourself to find the truth.
Like, are they still in middle school?
Maybe you're right.
You finally getting into it? Took you long enough to warm up. Now let's go. The scene of the crime is the storage
Capitalism
room
never
on
stops,
the
it's
third floor of the
true.
clock tower.
How much antics could
let's
she
hurry,
get into?
before the Peacekeepers wake up.
I
should
do
go
want to
hide
see. Are they
someplace
on?
safe. I'll be right back
Kindle
once I check
eShop?
inside.
Alright.
Because I will read
Now off to
them.
the clock tower we go.
Honestly, we look outside. Okay, we looked at that. I don't know, there just seems like there'd be things outside, but okay. Oh, it'd be a boy with a cute raincoat. His raincoat is so cute. Yeah, it puts Dear Dork Diaries on my to-be read. Like, honestly, there was this series of books. There was a series of books. They were not related. We've talked about them on stream before, I believe. They were a candy apple book, and they were published by Scholastic, and there was a lot of them. There were like at least 30 books in the Candy Apple series, and they were just books made for girls. And I'm kind of like, I want to read them. I want to heal my inner child. But they don't have them on the Kindle, and so I don't know. Do they have this in the library? The last How to Train Your Dragon book? They have How to Train Your Dragon books. Because I read every single one away from the last. Do it. Check library. I need to. There is a library really close to me. Because, like, if we do, I'm really thinking about it.
Come on, let's go! Go, go, go!
Hi, KB. Hello. I hope your day is going good. I'm gonna solve a murder today. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna solve the murder. We're gonna investigate the murder.
Yep. Use the stairs so you don't get fat.
Okay, Shinigami. See, I forgot my name. Like, outside of Coco Head.
You can do it, Master!
She is so silly goose. I know, she gagged me a bit there. She said, I know those boots are covering up some cankles. Okay, there's just a wider room here. Okay. She is Demi Lovato, high fatty, literally.
I see a suspicious door.
Well, what's up the ladder?
The storage room is on the 3rd floor of the clock tower, right? I don't think it's that way.
Well, I think we should look at everything. I read How to Train a Dragon in middle school and was so gooped when the movies came out and changed everything about it. Oh yeah, they're like totally different. Dylan.
The crime happened in the storage room on the 3rd floor of the
I
clock
cannot
tower.
believe you.
So it should be right behind the store.
There may be a corpse still in there.
You've
Yuma
already seen
is
plenty
my
of
name.
corpses on the Amaterasu Express. Now hurry up!
That is true. I did see like 5.
That doesn't mean I want to see any more. To be honest, until I opened that door, none of it felt very real to me.
What, the 5 people dying on that train didn't feel real to you?
I'd been treating the case as if it was something that happened to someone else long ago. But the moment I opened the door, all of my delusions vanished in an instant.
No longer Delulu. The Danganronpa pink blood is back, baby! Oh, I'm so excited.
What is this? Is that a real corpse? It's not some mannequin, is
Look
it?
at that pink blood, bitch.
This blood is real? How? Why?
Jeez, it's just some freakish, gruesome murder
I'm
scene.
so
Get together.
glad.
As your mentor, let me just say that you'll come across this stuff all the time as a detective. So don't be scared. Investigate. Hurry, before the peacekeepers come back.
Yeah, they do have a
Shinigami,
book
you don't feel
series.
anything after seeing this body?
This is so gruesome.
You're asking me how I feel about death? Well, let me tell you, this is totally ordinary.
This ordinary? It's absolutely abnormal.
Normal, more like
It's normal for it to be abnormal. You're dealing with a murder case in a city like this. You can either accept it or go insane. Blood is just a liquid, a body is just an object. Got it? Now take a look around before someone gets in your way. Chop chop.
I gotta look. So, to me,
Fine. You're right. I should hurry before the peacekeepers return.
yeah, blood
Yep.
is just a
Now
liquid.
let's start the investigation.
I love dolls. His hat is going. Do you think she's okay?
Oh, also, any clues you find during your search will be recorded by yours truly.
Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like this, I think especially like the labyrinths really cut like scratch a dong and itch because there are like the same, like, you know, the same mechanics and systems. I do enjoy, I want to clarify, I'm not saying this is better than Danganronpa or any worse than Danganronpa, but I do like the like how not visual novel it is, if that makes sense. Like, clearly there are still visual novel things, but like, you know, I get to run around the town and like freely walk to places and like kind of look at things, that, like, enjoy the ambiance of places. But this really is a lot more walking than in Dangan. So it's like there are things that are very similar, especially in the labyrinths compared to the trials. And I feel like it definitely could scratch a Dangan itch, especially like you've consumed Danganronpa. Like, I do think, I've never played any of them, but I do feel like playing the fan games would be more of a, I just really want to play Danganronpa. I feel like I'd play a fan game before this. Having not played any of the fan games, but like I feel like that would scratch the itch a bit more than this would, but like I like this game. Yeah, the benefits of not being a PSP game,
Will
very
all
true.
materialize once you get to the mystery labyrinth later.
I don't want to go back there anymore. Someone will die once the mystery is solved.
Well, they've killed people.
You are so naive, having sympathy for the criminal you're catching. What place is suspicious.
Okay, character controls and investigate. What I found out there are fan games. There are quite a few. Investigation. I don't know the progress of a lot of them because I know a lot of them were like in the works, so I don't know what happened to them. Why are you staring at a wooden box?
No.
I thought there might be a clue related to the case. It's covered in dust and there's no evidence it was moved. It's probably not relevant, right? Right, let's look somewhere else. Okay, well I didn't get a key, so. Oh. I could walk on the dolls.
There are dolls nailed all over the walls and floor. What a ghastly sight.
I will say it is it's not the same, but the first Zero Escape, the Nonary games, into the second game is very graphically the same kind of thing that's happening with Danganronpa, like from the first, like, I don't know.
All the dolls
When I
here look
play it, y'all will
antique.
understand.
They're looking at me as if
Well,
they're
actually, I
full
can
of
show.
hate.
Hold on. Don't worry. I can find non-spoiler images. This is how the first game looks on the DS versus the second game that looks like this. Like, do you get what I mean when I say it's like visually the change is happening? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's very Danganronpa into this in terms like graphically. Dude, the push me too, because I love the art in the first Zero Escape game, and I do not like the art as much in the other one, in the second one. The third game, they're kind of like, hold on, while I'm here. While I'm here, the third game I do think looks better than the second, just out of sheer, like... I'm trying to find a not-spoiler image from the third game, but it's kind of hard, if I'm being honest. Hold on, let me just type Zero Time Dilemma. Okay, y'all are just gonna have to trust me. The third game does look better. I hate this character so much, but y'all just have to trust me. It does look a little bit better than the second one. So... I feel like they found a graphical style that kind of worked with, like, the 3D models, but... You don't know. Highlight, hello. But yeah, I think the first game does look the best. I know I showed the DS picture, but like they did redo the sprites to clean them up for the release on Steam. I think it looks really good. Oh, she has back pain. All the dolls here look antique. They're looking at me as if they're full of hate.
It would have taken a ton of time to do all this by hand.
I will no spoilers. No spoilers for the games because I will stream them. I liked the third game. I think my issue was how the third game works. You're kind of split between like 3 different groups of people, and I hated Q Team. They were so boring and annoying, and I just hated all of them. Like, they were so not fun. Like, I think the D Team was the best, and everything involving D Team slayed. C Team also killing it, but D Team was it. But Q Team was just so like, bleh. Also, did I ever say Graveyard Blues when you came in? Because hello. But yeah, I didn't dislike it, but I don't think it's my favorite in the franchise. That's for sure. I don't know which one my favorite is, actually. It's better. Yeah, like, sometimes I just think 2D, because 3D I get is more like impressive, but it doesn't look as good, especially when you don't need it.
Why would the culprit go to the trouble to do this?
Maybe it's to link it back to the urban legend about the mailman.
Sorry, I had a cough.
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at
We're
the
never
forest
gonna get to the
behind the
actual
church.
trial.
This summons the Nail Man, who will kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes. Whoever
Are
is
you writing
killed by
down
the Nail
David
Man
Unbeautify
is
in
pinned
the
by
kill book?
countless nails.
That is so topical. I thought about watching Death
Why
Note
would the
again and then
culprit go
didn't
through
start it.
so much trouble to imitate an urban legend?
Death Note is my when I go to the gym show.
Or maybe it's the real Nail Man.
Haven't seen an episode in a while.
Now I'm scared. I told you I'm not good with occult and horror.
But I like it so far. Because I read the manga, I've never seen the anime, but watching the anime, fresh experience. And it's just kind of like, I loved L reading it, but seeing him animated, so baby girl. Like sometimes, like watching things that like to some extent I consumed when I was younger, it just kind of like brings me back, and I was like, oh my god, I love him so much. L is so everything, because he is so everything, but like, I don't know, it just brings me back.
So this is the only window. They've installed shutters instead of
I wonder,
glass.
is this how they got out of here?
The shutters look new despite the building's old age. Must have been added later on. The window's big enough for someone to fit through.
Note, the door was locked from the inside at the scene of the crime. The only window was shuttered and also locked from the inside. As there are no other entrances, it seems to be a completely locked room. This matches the Nailman's modus
According to the
operandi.
peacekeeper report, the
I know,
shutters
he
were
is so
already
good at...
closed
Y'all,
at
my
the
foot's
time of
falling
discovery.
asleep. Yeah, he is so good at detectiving.
So they've been left alone like this.
Hey, how about you try opening them?
Okay. I'm getting my fingerprints all over this
It
crime
won't
scene.
open. It's locked. Were the shutters locked when the body was discovered?
Also, I think if I were to rank the Zero Escape games, I'm gonna replay them again pretty soon on stream, but I think right now I would do second, first, third.
How do we open them?
As of right now.
Maybe there's a secret password or something.
I know, we don't even have gloves. Like, how am I a detective without gloves?
No, I don't think it's a password. Hey, there's a latch on the left side. I think I can move it.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
All right, it opened. The latch was pretty light. It can be easily adjusted.
Yeah, especially when gloves are coming to, like, what if I had fake nails on my gloves?
It's rather high up. It's above the 3rd floor on most buildings. It's impossible to jump off from here. Even if
Okay.
you tried climbing down, there's nothing to hold on to out there.
Touching everything with my grubby child hands, yeah. With my 23 trapped and 12-year-old body grubby little child hands.
You can see the big clock above, but there's nothing really
The
suspicious here.
yachification of Coco ahead.
It'd be difficult for the
telling
culprit to get
you.
in and out from here.
Like, the things that could happen. The things that could happen if they let me design the character.
What's that sound? Oh, it's locked again.
They whelped through the window.
Master, why are you still playing with the shutters?
It
You wanna
locks
be
when it
friends with them?
closes. This is so like...
No, that's not it. Now it won't go down.
Wow, we're learning how blinds work.
I get it. This shutter stops once it goes all the way up.
I know he should get the Selena STD's big gloves for this. I want her up back out of All Stars. But yeah, where are the giant gloves that I will not take off until the end of the lip sync?
But when set halfway, it's designed to fall down with its own weight. And if it goes all the way down, it automatically locks.
I don't get it, but you're really fixated on these shutters.
Because it locked.
Well, make them a
it's
solution key for
locked.
you. Just in case you open a shutter shop one of these days.
I want to get curtains. Yeah, it's interesting.
There's
Engineering.
something under the window.
What's that?
Like,
did you find something
What if my
interesting?
detecting career falls through? Well, I think I've looked at everything that is not the body. Where is the body?
Yep, it's a corpse.
She is the body. Where is the body? Akira is the body. Okay.
I guess I'll have to search the body.
Why am
now.
I her? No.
The moment we've all been waiting for. You're lucky you got here before they took it away, aren't ya?
Yeah.
I can't stomach calling myself lucky when I think about the
Also, these are
victim.
the longest nails.
This is definitely a real corpse and not a doll.
Is she breathing? I know. I do love this outfit, though.
I don't know who this
I
woman
want
is.
a long skirt. I
The
want to be a
peacekeeper
long
report
skirt
didn't include
girly.
any details. But no matter who she is, she didn't deserve this.
Cut the chatter, Master.
Well, we don't know her.
Hurry, hurry.
What if she did?
This
We don't
is
know what she did.
terrible.
Long skirts are the best for real. I want to be a long skirt girly so bad. I need to go to the thrift store, honestly. I think one of my friends I could convince, maybe. Well, I have like 2 friends that live here that I feel like I could reasonably convince,
The
actually.
body is covered in nails, pinning her to the floor.
Yeah, she could have been anyone. Like, we really don't know her like that. Like, maybe she did deserve this.
What's this? There's a mark on the neck.
But yeah, I want to be a long skirt girly because I just want to like, I want to walk and just feel.
Looks like
Feel
a
the wind.
rope burn. The vertical scratch marks were made by the victim as she struggled.
I want to feel the wind flow with my skirt.
A victim
long.
usually ends up with marks like this when they thrash around while getting strangled by a rope. It's fairly typical when it comes to strangulation victims.
Yeah, I want to feel my
Even at
flowy,
bench
flouncy
times.
diva-ness.
So she was killed by strangulation? The peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death.
I wonder why. It should have been easy to figure out.
Also, y'all, I'm gonna warn y'all now. I'm covering so many days in August.
They didn't investigate at all. They got the chance to see a corpse up close and they blew it.
Like, literally, first week of August, I'm covering a shift. Second week of August, I'm covering 2 shifts. The week before my birthday, I'm not. And then the next week, I am not even covering shifts. My boss was like, hey, would you be willing to do these 2 shifts? Go to the Pet Expo. Less streaming for August, yeah. Because pretty much the first weekends I'm still good. But there are 2 weeks where literally Monday through Friday I will not be working at all. Or I will be working every day. So, just warning y'all now. I will be, during the weekdays, oh my god. I need to clean off my desk. This is actually ridiculous. Like, thank God y'all can't see it from here.
In any case, finding out the cause of death
Yeah,
is
just warning y'all
huge.
now. There's a lot of shifts I'm taking, so. Yeah, everybody, like, literally, like, I'm covering 2 coworkers. 1 week I'm covering 2 shifts for one of my coworkers. Another, like, the first week of August I'm covering for my coworker. And then because the school semester is starting, like, just the first week they need coverage, or just that 1 week they need coverage. Like, the first week my semester starts, they just, like, straight up don't even have anyone scheduled to, like, enough people to cover the shift. So I gotta cover that shift, so. I know, I am a busy bee, but, like, I'm just thinking about it this way. I'm gonna have so much money to spend around my birthday. Like, oh. Okay, well, is there more I could look at? The body is covered in nails, pinning her to the floor. Okay. Oh, let's look at the door.
This is the only door in the room.
I'm gonna eat my Oreo, because I do think this is, like, the catalyst of so many of my problems.
The lock is broken.
The lock is broken! Well, that's kind of concerning for a locked room
They say
mystery.
the door was locked from the inside when the body was discovered.
That is what they say. That is
That
true.
must mean the peacekeepers broke the lock to get inside.
Oh, I see.
So the inner lock is the type where you turn a latch. I don't see any evidence of it being tampered with.
My one more Oreo. I'm so sad.
There's a keyhole on the outside of the door, but it's filled up and rusted. This didn't happen recently. It may have been like this way before the incident.
Oh.
Hey, why is the keyhole plugged?
They might have figured it was unnecessary. The inner lock is probably left over from when the room needed both locks.
Either way, it doesn't seem like we can open it with a duplicate key or anything.
There's no gap when the door is closed. It'd be hard to tamper with it. The only way to unlock this door is to turn the latch from inside.
With that being said, though, I will be still doing a long stream for my birthday. Maybe not 12 hours, because I am a working girl now, but like,
What else is there to check?
Where else can I investigate? Okay. Well, maybe the wooden box again.
What's up?
You know...
I don't know why. Oh, there might be a clue related to this. Okay, well. Okay. Is there more I could look at with under the window? I see.
The bottom of the window is wet.
Maybe some rain got in when you opened the window earlier.
No, the parts starting to dry are leaving stains. This didn't get wet just now.
Then maybe it's the tears from the nailed dolls. No more horror stuff!
More dolls? Here too? These two are lined up and nailed together. Huh? What's this? A yellow thread is attached to the nail in the doll. On a closer look, it seems the thread left marks on the nail. What could it mean?
I don't know.
This is suspicious. You should remember this.
That should be enough.
I'm officially done with my Supreme Super Oreo stuffed with Oreos. I'm officially done with my most Oreos. I'm very sad. Maybe that's all the investigating I can do.
And that's a wrap.
Okay. Well. Huh. As of right now, I feel like
What else is
something
there?
up there is gonna matter. But I'll end the investigation
That
for
should
now.
do it for the investigation for now.
I do like Oreos, so I saw some Oreos. Like, literally, they need to make those not limited edition. They are so good.
Yeah, I get it. Without a doubt, this murder crime scene is...
Unsolvable.
Locked room mystery! It's an impossible crime!
I mean, so genuinely, we already figured out the window.
The door was locked from the inside, and the only window had shutters that were also locked.
But it auto locks. Like,
It's a locked room mystery. So cute.
y'all. I've already got this on. I got it on lock.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm taking in this luscious locked room atmosphere.
Queen.
Anyway, let's leave before the peacekeepers come. They just cause more trouble for us.
Huh? Oh, right.
They're gonna meet me. Well, where's my labyrinth? Do I dare do the labyrinth?
Speaking of which, what's this ladder over here?
Can I go up it?
Should we take a look?
Yeah. I think we should.
There doesn't seem to be anything suspicious
I'm
about it.
so humored. Like, just take another step up.
That kid said his dad was here to fix the clock.
Oh, so that's the clock. Was he about to head back home after fixing it? Or maybe he was just about to start fixing it.
Probably doesn't matter either way. Nothing matters to me besides the locked room mystery.
Well, I'll think about it later. Let's leave this place for now.
I think we should think about it now. I know, like, just take one more step. Like, just step up one more time. You don't have to be dangling trying to look in there. God, I love Shinigami's too. She's so everything. Like, Look at, oh well. Look at her and her one tooth. Slay queen. I hope I don't have to go all the way down myself. I love a tooth. I love a tooth. I commissioned a thing of me, and it won't be worked on until September, y'all. I've cracked this.
Oh, it's you.
Over here.
Who is that? Oh, it's the Peacekeeper. Y'all, I can't even open this.
What's the matter?
And I've cracked the thing trying to open it.
What's up? Find a body or something?
Did you find a little secret hideout or something?
Over here.
Like, y'all. This is not like an insult. I want to start off by saying that. But I think it's very interesting when you start thinking about like the accessibility of products in terms of like not even how easy it is to access the product, but like, you know, if you did have something wrong with your hand to where you cannot open things conveniently. I don't know, I'm just started thinking about how products are shaped. Sorry Fenty products, but if you have something wrong with your hands, these are not the products for you. Like, my hands are fully functioning and I can't even open this. Like, granted, I did just put lotion on them, but I literally have cracked the lid trying to open this product. Selena Gomez talked to Victoria Line. Yeah, and I've noticed it, because I just hit my entire, I have the tooth. I've noticed it, because I got Selena Gomez's tinted moisturizer, and I thought about that when you open it, because that's like the thing where it's made me realize how impossible it is to open this, because that product has like a little like finger indent, so it has like something you can grip onto when you open it, and I really do think, yeah, I see it. I don't know where the kid went.
How far does this go?
Well,
Over here.
champion of accessibility. It's really something, like, because I heard it talked about with Selena Gomez's products, and I've started to notice it with my products. Cause like, I don't know, I have so many products here, and I just really started thinking about it, and it's just kind of like, wow, it's really something you don't think about, but like, this would be so much easier to open versus this thing. I don't know.
While
Yeah.
you were checking the clock
You don't need
tower,
quirky
I
packaging, just
took
let
a
me
look
open
around
it,
the
yeah.
building, and I found these.
Footprints?
Maybe these belong to the culprit.
I don't have a good example present, but
What? The culprit?
sorry, Fenty, Rihanna, but yours is
I'm not
great to
sure.
open.
Let's check.
Oh, like for example, this is by Dior and it's a square, and I think it's so much easier to open up a square product because it automatically has things you can hold on to when you open it versus a circular thing where it's like, I have no grip. See, I did have a product on standby. Hi, Grand Evolution, it's going good. I hope your day is treating you nicely.
There are a set of footprints on the wet ground near the wall.
Yeah, like, I will say, understand, it was this kid's dad that was taken in. But, like, we are both children.
But it's only the
We
heel
are
portion.
both 12 and
The
15
only
years
thing I can
old.
discern is that they weren't sneakers. They could be loafers, but the footprints seem strange.
Oh? What's strange about them?
Look, the footprints are facing the wall. This looks like whoever made them was walking toward the wall.
You're saying the guy disappeared through the wall? We're dealing with wall-facing man now?
This is crazy.
First the nail man, and now this. It's a phantom party.
And the end right under that window. Is this just a coincidence? Or does it have something to
They
do with
zip
the murder?
lined.
What do you think? Are these the footprints of the real culprit?
Because there was yellow string.
Well, to be honest, there's not much I can say with just this. Well,
We missed his well.
at the very least, I hope I can prove the footprints aren't his father's. Hey, what kind of shoes does your dad usually wear?
Hi, Doru. Hello. Yes, it's a rain code.
Huh? His shoes? He
Trying
usually
to
wears
slowly
sneakers.
get through it.
He was
Can't
wearing
peek
them
yet.
today.
Understandable. Avoid spoilers.
Does he ever wear loafers?
Sometimes, but not usually.
Wait, what shoes was he wearing? Oh,
It would be one thing if he didn't own a single pair of loafers, but I can't rule him out yet.
the face.
Still, I wouldn't want to waste the kid's discovery of these footprints.
In that case, I'll remember it for you.
Thank you. Suspicious footprints.
Do you think you can find the real culprit?
We're gonna
Yeah,
try our best.
I think. Maybe. I might need a little more time, though.
I see.
I need a mind labyrinth. I know, casual
Oh,
looking.
but don't worry. I'll find a way.
This poor kid's
Thank
father
you.
just got incarcerated, and
I know he's worried about his dad.
I'm sitting here like,
If he
I don't know
really
what to do
is
this.
innocent, I want to prove it. While I'm at it, maybe I should ask him more about his father.
What's the question?
Did you notice anything different about your dad this morning?
No.
My dad went out late last night to work on the clock, so I didn't see him this morning.
What an inconvenient day to work on the clock.
He was out since last night. So he stayed the night here?
That's his job.
His job is to repair clocks?
He doesn't just repair them, he also sells them. Watches and wall clocks, too.
Oh, so he's a watchmaker.
Wait, the Peacekeeper report said his occupation was unknown.
Huh.
Maybe it's more convenient for them if they intend to declare him as the culprit of the Nailman murders.
Oh, he's getting framed as the culprit. They made up their minds and dropped the
These
investigation.
peacekeepers are ass.
Does your dad also manage this clock tower?
No, he only checks on that clock once a year. But yesterday, he got an
ACAB
urgent
game,
request
ACAB
to
game.
fix it.
Yeah, like this game, given we're a detective, has been very
The clock
ACAB.
wasn't
Like,
keeping time, so he was called to repair it. My dad is usually happy to repair any clock, but he always grumbles about how much he hates the clock
he
tower.
grumbles so much, it's making him
He
cry.
hates it? Why?
Because he's afraid of heights.
Oh.
He's scared of even climbing up the clock tower. But he bites the bullet and does his work without looking outside.
That's gotta suck, being a watchmaker and the resident only person that could fix a clock when you live in a town with a clock tower.
Fear of heights.
Are not cops more than once? Yeah, they're like,
He's afraid of climbing
And
the
they've-
clock tower and refrains from looking outside, so it sounds serious.
They've made it very clear that the cops of this town do not like detectives.
Master, you're improving so much thanks to my training. You're even getting better at pretending to think.
I'm not pretending. I'm serious here.
I'm not pretending, I am just thinking. Fear of heights.
I hear noise outside.
I feel like
I
the
hear
clock tower
talking.
people are about to like
Maybe those guys woke up.
Let's
cause
take a look.
breakfast with us.
If all the Peacekeepers wake up, they'll be sure to pay you back for this.
Well, they're not awake yet. Oh, that one's ass is in there. Oh.
Everyone, please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
I don't like the name Seth. Hi, Swampert. Hello. Yeah, we are not cops. What happened? I investigated the crime scene.
You're late. Please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
Do you want to turn it on?
Hurry and wake up.
Wow, that was just as loud as
Everyone,
this.
listen closely.
This
It
is
appears
so stupid.
there are fools in town who do not comprehend the majesty of the Peacekeepers. Many of them have been eliminated already, but I've heard some outsiders have recently
Stop
arrived.
crawling, kid.
We'll
Oh,
find
cops are
witnesses
moving.
and extract information to see who has interfered with us. They may still be nearby. Capture anyone that even appears suspicious. Oh, and did you clean up the body at the crime scene? If not,
We've
then
already
hurry along with
investigated
that.
it.
The rain in this city makes bodies rot quickly. You better hurry or it will putrefy.
Here's one eye and a monocle.
To speed this case along, we need to quickly deal with that nail man we arrested.
He's louder when he doesn't have the megaphone.
We should even consider a public execution.
Did you hear that, kid? Did you hear that, boy?
An execution? What do we do? At this rate, my dad...
I'm not one to complain about games when I don't know anything about game design and I don't know how hard it is. But I really feel like this game should have a patch where they fix the volume mixing. Because, like, I know I have my settings in different places, but, like, why is his voice changing volumes within the cutscene?
This Seth guy doesn't care about the truth. He just wants to wrap up this case as soon as possible. In this city, what they say becomes the truth.
Should have got me.
Please! Please save my dad!
The only way to save your dad is to catch the
Very
real
humoured by
culprit.
should have got me.
I can do it. Leave it to me.
Really? Thank you!
It doesn't have a name. I
But
know.
first, we
Like,
have to leave this area before they find us.
you'd think they could give him a name. We're literally trying to solve his dad's, like, alleged, like, his dad's accused of murder. I think a boy could get a name.
You can pass through here to get back to a street in Ginma district.
The boy from a hit film, a boy.
You
Is that the
might
one with the
stand out
doll?
here with me, so I'll go a different direction.
Are you sure you'll be okay alone?
Yes, I play around here often. Please help my dad.
Yeah, just you
Sorry,
wait.
please tell my dad.
I'll bring some good news soon.
Goodbye. To the Ginma district. Yeah. Look at me go.
Who knew some brat would save ya?
What is the film franchise? Are they making another Bird Box? Where did I make that up? The boy with the hood from the hit movie Boyhood. The boy who ate worms from the hit movie How to Eat Fried Worms. Was that based off a book? Where are those kids now?
You sure you want to be so quick to make promises?
Yeah.
I'm not very confident, but I can't ignore someone asking for
I
help.
mean, worst case scenario, I don't solve the murder and I never see the boy
If
again.
no one else is willing to listen,
Maybe.
then it's up to me.
Wow!
Like, why?
Get a load of this big shot. Didn't expect that from you, Master.
Like, I feel like Bird Box had her time. Like, what's left
But
to
how do you
explore?
plan to find the real culprit? You can't investigate the clock tower with the peacekeepers around. By the way, you can't use the mystery labyrinth yet. Not enough clues.
Yuma can become this boy's villain origin story. Yeah,
If you jump into the labyrinth now,
I could
you'll
be his
lost
Mr.
forever.
Incredible.
You need to gather more solution keys.
I don't ever want to go back there anyway.
Then, how do you intend on solving this?
There is one way.
You're gonna rely on that one, huh? Always depending on someone else.
What?
What was the spot again? Something about a cafe?
Is that it? Oh. Golden Path Cafe.
If you let them take the lead, you're gonna be out 5 million yen, right?
Yeah. I'm tired of walking.
Come on.
I'm tired of walking too! Me. Oh boy, I hope Molly works there. Me too. Molly, are you at the cafe? At a New York bar? What's that smell? Do-do-do-do. You got something to sell. It's called street meat. Okay. Hello.
Laura, please, help me!
If Master is bowing to show respect, I guess I better do the same.
So humorous.
Please, for both our sakes!
You're 30 minutes later than expected.
I was investigating.
So, do you have the cash?
No.
I don't have any on me right now, but
Awkward.
I will eventually.
Very well. I don't require you to have it immediately, but you will pay me 5,500,800 yen eventually.
Did the price go up?
Huh? But you said it was 5 million before.
Does she charge interest?
It's an additional fee for making me wait. And for the coffee. I told you, I don't work for cheap.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
Low-key, I hope she committed the crime so we can kill her. I'm
ruthless.
kidding.
A greedy little money demon. I think I'll call this one Hell Aura.
I want
Get
first
her.
in hand. Whatever you decide is up to you. While you think it over, I'm going to order some cake.
Her earrings are so fun. Hello, Alina. I don't know what that means.
Wait, do I have to pay for that too?
Of course.
So glad we still
I'll
have
add
a
it to the
slave
bill.
woman on our side, kind of. Yeah, she's so slave money hungry, which, like, love. But, like, I don't want to have to pay her.
All right, I'll pay you all 5.5 million and 800 yen, got it? Please don't have the cake.
It's a deal. You made a wise choice.
Please don't have the cake.
I wasn't sure if you said have the cake or not, and I was
I have
intrigued.
no obligation to help others, but I work sincerely according to the payment I receive.
Well, girl, this better be
That is my
sincere.
pride as a detective. I will be your eyes and limbs, and help solve this crime with everything I have.
Do we know her ability? No, we do not know. We don't know any of them.
However, know this. You must be the one to complete the boy's assignment.
Duh.
Me?
You are the one who was asked to solve this case. All I will do is provide support. You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have taken a job, you must
Her
finish it.
flirtation turns some money into brain
In
cells.
other
Could you
words,
imagine?
As of now, I have taken up a position as your assistant.
That's 5 million more brain cells.
Really, Halara? You'll be my assistant?
Of course. I'm here to assist per your case. Just rest assured in the cards you've been dealt.
Okay, I'll
All
rest.
right, thank you.
Master has no memory and no guts. And now he has no money either.
Yeah, it's one thing after another
Talk
with
about
me.
a trip up the rat.
Oh, be quiet. So, what do we do now?
To confirm, our target is the true culprit of the Nailman killings, correct?
Yeah,
The Peacekeepers have decided that the boy's father is the Nailman and arrested him.
but I just don't think that's true, so I'm trying to move my legs.
But I refuse to accept that outcome.
After we finish the investigation, we may find out the boy's father is actually the Nailman.
Well, it's not him, though.
If that's what you conclude, then I'll believe you, Halara.
Believe.
That's too easy.
What a foolish line of reasoning. To believe in another is the shallowest concept one can uphold.
Girl, we're
All people lie.
detectives.
All people change their minds. As a detective, you must suspect all others.
That
Even
voice
me.
is right. Yeah. Like, we just have to be like that boy's father.
Yep, a detective must doubt everything.
Like, it would be so fun if we had a little detective hat and we could have blow our little pipes like
Still,
that.
I will believe what you say, Halara. I trust my instincts on this.
Out of the question. A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed.
Also, we're paying her like $5 million. I feel like she'd
A
be
detective
honest.
must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
That's
Deduction.
the WDOs.
You're free to think of me as you wish. However,
I
the truth must
know.
be found with your own eyes.
Like, she's even like, and don't trust detectives either.
Otherwise, there is no point in continuing as a detective. Do you understand?
Yes. Continuing as a detective. I still haven't found meaning in being a detective. What's Halara trying to make me see? I'm no good at this.
A naive guy like yourself might be incompatible with such a straight-laced detective like this one.
Womp
Maybe
womp.
someone totally unmotivated would be better. Like that guy sleeping under the piano.
Yeah.
Vivia? I'm not sure if unmotivated is the right word.
Anyway, Master, I've been wondering...
I'm very intrigued
is
by
this Halara person a man or a woman?
Now that you mention it, I have no idea.
I guess we don't know.
If you're ready, we'll start the investigation. I won't allow time to be wasted.
I guess that is something we cannot just assume.
right.
You missed your chance to ask. But then again, I also don't really care.
You finished investigating the clock tower, didn't you? Now we will investigate the past Nailman cases.
The
Okay.
past ones?
Oh, that's
These
fun.
are serial killings.
Yeah, maybe it's
aren't
any
they?
of our business.
Oh, so you want to investigate the past murders as well?
Yeah, because like, why would the clockmaker care about
And
any
through
other ones?
investigating each one, we can conclude if the boy's father is really the culprit or not.
Oh, but
So true.
we know where the other crimes took place. Should we ask around town?
I feel like Halara already,
I already
knows.
know. There are at least 3 additional crime scenes. A secret club in Kamasaki district, a mansion in a high-end residential district, and an
Let's
art
go to the
gallery
art
in the gaming district.
gallery.
Huh? When did you find that out?
You think I did nothing while waiting at the cafe? I prepared by gathering intel in order to move the investigation along.
God, it's so sly.
That's amazing.
With my logic, anything is possible.
Slay your highness.
But before we head to past crime scenes, the Nailman urban legend requires more research. Let's visit the legend's main stage.
Okay.
The main stage? Oh, you mean the church?
The church. I don't know if it's the same writer, but it's the same studio. And it is like the spiritual successor in a way to Danganronpa.
I have yet to pinpoint the church's location. We should ask someone to guide us there.
Then we should ask the chief. Oh, I totally forgot about him. He told me to gather everyone.
Oh,
Hold on,
yeah.
let's go back to the office for now. We're already way past the meeting time.
We've investigated a whole crime scene.
We can ask the chief to take us to the church.
Okay. Let us go. I'm just. Oh my god, look! They're following us. We cannot talk to them though. Oh, bus stop. Oh. Well. We'll go here. We'll go next door. I want cheese meat. Ooh. I want to join that.
You better hurry!
I'm hurrying. I'm going as fast as I can.
Come on, Master! Do you have no sense of direction?
Little do they know, I actually do not have any sense of direction. That is so true. I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to look at the map different. Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh, wait. There's an arrow up here. I don't know. I don't know if this is where I'm going. I worry it is not. Oh god. How'd I pull up the map again? Where does this take me? Y'all, I don't know. I don't know how to get there. Why is the one place I ever have to go the one place the bus won't take me? We're gonna be here a while. I tragically am getting the feeling. Okay. Is it this? No. How do I get to the riverbank? Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Well, it takes me upstairs, not down. Oh. That's so sad. Is it this? It may be this. Oh my god, I did it.
Master, you gotta hurry!
I don't know where I'm... Are you leading me to the right place? God, I hope. I think this... Yes. I found it, I found it, I found it. I can't believe Sheehan snuck their way into the game. All the nuns are red stockings.
It's the peacekeepers. Stay hidden.
I'm so humored by their walking.
Huh? Oh, right. Chief. And that peacekeeper from the clock tower.
Seth Burrows. A high-ranking peacekeeper. He's quite infamous for being sly and persistent.
Well, we sure got some
Yeah.
heavy rain again. Huh?
Heavy rain
The
in the game.
humidity makes my hair fuzzier than normal.
I don't care.
Like, why is he so loud?
Huh? What did you say?
I don't care. More importantly, you sent your detectives to interfere with the Nailman case, didn't you? We have witnesses.
Nailman? Now that you mention it, there was a case like that before. Oh, wait, no, I don't know anything.
This flower, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
Created by Amaterasu Corp's research, this precious work of art is adapted to Kanai Ward's environment.
He is giving Todd Abercorn.
But unfortunately, once picked, it can only maintain its beauty for 3 hours. When something beautiful withers, it fills me with an inexplicable sorrow.
See, I'm allowed to.
I feel so sad that
I don't follow.
Well, don't sink the ship.
The Nailman affair will be handled by the Peacekeepers. You and your team will withdraw immediately.
I don't know.
Bring in the detectives you sent out. The Peacekeepers will take custody of them.
Hold on.
It's not.
I
It's
don't know
not.
what
I'm
detectives
wrong.
you're talking about, and I don't know where any of them are.
I'll wait until this flower withers.
He sounds
You
just
have
like
3
him.
hours. I'll not wait a second longer. If you fail to meet my demands, you will suffer the same fate as this flower.
Fine, I get it, but can't you give me more time?
But he does sound like him. Also, I don't want to know, but I think that guy did it.
He's gone.
Because here's my thing. I feel like the biggest problem of this game's format versus the Danganronpa format is like, okay, each trial is going to have to introduce the cast of characters of potential people it can be. So, as of right now, the only people they've introduced this chapter who is not like one of us detectives is the boy, the unnamed boy, the unnamed father, or that Peace Corps guy that has a full-on character design and a name.
Chief Yako,
So...
are you alright?
Oh, Yuma, and Halara, too. Yeesh, this is bad. Listen, the Peacekeepers just came by.
I know. We were watching from over there.
I don't want to know, but I'm just saying, like...
You were watching? You could have at least helped me out. Hold on. Are you two the detectives they were talking about?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's a long story, but it was probably us.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Why? What's going on?
It's exactly as the Peacekeeper said. We are currently pursuing the Nailman case. We'd like to search around the church. I was about to ask you to take us there, but you seem rather busy.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm real busy now, thanks to you two! You're gonna keep investigating? Not gonna help your chief out of a jam? Look, we've got 3 hours before I'm taken away. If that happens, the last detective agency in town is done for.
Would you rather hand us over to the Peacekeepers?
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the chief. I'd rather turn myself in than ever sell anyone out.
Wow, look at him.
I wouldn't want to do that either, if I'm being honest. Never mind, forget what I just said.
Man, he does not know when to stop.
What should we do, Halara?
There's only one person who'll be taken into custody. It's not the chief, not us. It's the Nailman. You will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the Peacekeepers as originally planned. With enough evidence, they will have no room to reject the truth.
But we only have 3 hours.
Okay.
3 hours is more than enough.
So...
I'll give my utmost effort as your assistant.
I can blame him despite being no proof of his involvement. Yeah, like, some of your detectives were there, okay?
With my logic,
Not his fault.
anything is possible.
Can you prove I told him to go there? No,
It seems
okay.
best to leave it to you two. You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map.
Thank you. I hope I could take a bus there.
It's for the best that I don't tag along. If we're seen together, things will get even more sticky. I'll be right here, waiting
Not
for
sticky.
good news. I'm counting on you.
Like, judging by the formula of this game so far, it's gonna be the third 2 hours and 59 minutes are gonna go by. That cop guy is gonna be ready to arrest him. Mr. Seth is gonna be standing outside ready to arrest him. And Shinigami is gonna bounce her boobs so boobily and be like, we have to brain labyrinth this right now.
Got it. We're off.
3 hours. You've got 3 hours to solve the case.
They're just gonna drop dead right in front of him. Like,
Seriously.
I don't know.
I'm counting on you.
Like, how else could it go? Y'all, where
There's
is my
still
Tamagotchi?
so much I need to do.
What's that a picture of? What do you need to do? Who is that? I don't know. Dronebrella. You could. What if the Dronebrella has something to do with it? What if only the upper echelons of society can afford it, and that's how we know? That's why there was a wet spot, because he went in through the window. Or she. I don't know who committed the crime.
You can get to the church from Kamasaki district. Time is short.
Girl, I don't know what those
Let's
words
hurry.
mean. Oh. Oh, there's more. There's more map. Nail Man, Drone Umbrella, Dragon Palace, boy. Oh my god, K. Cohen is his name.
So the Nailman urban legend originated at this church.
He does have a name.
There aren't any ghosts here, are there? It's safe, right?
What's the matter, Halara?
I hate churches. I find them devoid of value.
Huh? Why is that?
Because prayer is obviously inferior to payment. Just look at the tragedies the city has seen.
Okay, so true,
There is
girl.
no God to save you.
So true.
The lost lamb should look to detectives for help instead, don't you think?
It's really like, I'm your god now, little
I don't know
lamb.
about that. Depends on the individual.
Forget it. For now, let's talk to the people around the church.
Will they even listen to us?
They can't say no if we say we're on assignment for the peacekeepers.
Is it okay to lie like that?
Whether it's okay or not is secondary.
Is it okay to
Our
lie?
priority is to solve the case. In order to achieve that, deception is at times required. Now, let us educate those who are here that their true savior isn't beyond the rain clouds.
But is it beyond the rain code? Is it called rain code?
What is it you wanted to speak about?
Who is that cat girl? None. Okay, see, now they've introduced more characters.
I've already spoken to the peacekeepers a bunch of times. How many times do I gotta say it?
Rain code. T.
Hasn't the culprit already been arrested?
Well, I don't mind. I have time to talk.
How long are you going to stand around like some tombstone?
Sorry.
Our time is short.
I don't,
Why do you
mouthy
think we've
cat
gathered
nun.
them here?
Mouthy cat nun.
Oh, yeah. We have to question them, right?
It's your move. Play your card.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Halara seems intent on being the assistant.
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Helara did this, Master.
I agree.
But I have to do it. No point in wasting time thinking about it.
Hold on.
Time for an investigation.
We're gonna have a quick restroom break. Because I have to go to the restroom. And then we will interview these people. Okay, I'll be back.
It's an adventure you won't want to miss.
I'll get you next time, Polly Pocket. Just you wait.
So make a date for you and your best friends to chillax with Lila, Chrissy, Leo, Shawnee, and Polly in Polyworld. Bring it home only on DVD this fall.
This is going to be the best weekend of my life.
The new My Scene movie is out.
It's a surprise costume party. What'll we wear?
Amazing costumes.
Let's get gorgeous, girls.
Barbie, medicine, Chelsea, Noli, masquerade madness.
You guys look magical.
Your costume rocks.
You're butterfly fabulous.
It's City Kitty perfect.
It's a teen scene, it's my scene. Movie comes with Masquerade Madness girl dolls, each with over 20 pieces. Dolls and party pads sold separately.
Got a superstar cat who knows where it's at. Get up and
Dumpty dum dum dum.
Comes with 2 twins, accessories sold separately.
An evil queen has sent her monstrous legions to unleash their dark forces and take over the world, sending it into total chaos. Now, only Sailor Moon, Tuxedo Mask, and the Sailor Scouts can save us. The world's newest heroes battle the world's baddest villains. The adventure begins September 11th, Monday at 5:30 on the Fox 64 Kids Club.
You're watching TV when there's a party at my place? You can hang with Pixel Chicks and have a pixel day. Anything can happen, no telling what she'll say.
Go out in this?
Her manners aren't perfect, her clothes are really hot.
Fabulous.
They do every level, and look at all she's got. Visit other Pixel Chicks and hang out even more. But don't you dare ignore her or this chick is out the door. She needs your help to play, so let's have a Pixel Day!
New Pixel Chicks interactive game. A 2D girl in a 3D world, each sold separately.
Now on video. Guess who's teaching ghouls?
Come down and meet your new teacher.
It's Scooby-Doo and Shaggy.
Like, that's it, girls.
In their latest movie mystery. Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. Available now on video.
Bloom, Stella, Techna, Musa, and Flora of Winx Club, keeping the world safe from Icy the Witch with their fabulous fairy powers. Beautiful, posable, totally transformable. They're the Winx Club.
Winx Club dolls are posable and come with light-up wings. Each sold.
You have been chosen.
A portal has opened into the world of Shedex Witch tonight at 9/8 Central on Toon Disney.
Who's the hottest princess here? Royal girls have arrived. Bratz princess look just as that. Move over, queen. We're on the throne. Kicking back just like home. Got the invite. All right. Changing all the raging ball tonight. Regal people party now. Look who gets to wear the crown. Bratz princess. What we're talking about is royal panties rocking out.
Bratz Princess dolls. Dolls and other accessories each sold separately.
Meet the all-new Holly, Hobby, and Friends, coming to DVD for the first time ever. Holly and her friends are throwing a surprise birthday party. This is going to be the best party ever. Join Holly and share the coolest adventures with her Aunt Jessie, her little brother. It's a girl thing. You wouldn't understand. And her best friends. This brand new DVD also features Twinkle in Her Eye, performed by Leanne Rimes. Share an unforgettable adventure.
Hello, I grabbed a drink and I also ate some chocolate. Hello. Time for investigation. Okay. I kind of want to save Miss Catgirl for last, but like, I think I'll talk to her first in case she's not the person I talk to. How'd you break that arm though?
What are you, blind? I'm a nun, obviously. You got some nerve, calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know how busy I am with choir practice? I'll kill your ass in the name of God.
Y'all already know.
Sorry.
She's the type my master has trouble with.
Y'all already know I'm obsessed.
I'll have you know, my dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation.
Oh, not a Nepo baby though.
I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers. If you piss me off, Papa will make you regret it.
Right. I'd
Oh my
just like to ask
God.
some questions. I'll keep it quick. Do you know anything about this nail man?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the
I
forest
wish
with a
Shinigami wasn't right here.
Whenever I've gone into the forest,
Nepo
afterward,
baby mouth and
usually
cat
find
girl
dolls
nun.
nailed to the trees.
She's so much
The
going
dolls
for
have
her.
names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really.
What are their names?
In other words, it's totally metal.
Okay, I feel like it can't be her.
see.
Which I'm happy.
By the way, what happened to your right hand? Did you get hurt?
Hey, don't stare. It's nothing.
Is it none of my beeswax?
I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
Instrument?
How overboard did you
I'm
go?
working on this new thing I call death metal choir. I was messing around on the base.
I feel like other women all you need, honestly.
Well, you know.
Is that your dominant hand?
What kind of question is that? You want to die or something?
Oh, it is her dominant hand. I'm sure of it.
I think the reason we asked, like, what if she hammered and hit her hand with the hammer?
I see.
I love rolling her out. Well, let's talk to you now.
And you are...
I do the odd jobs, like cleaning around the church.
It's such a
I
room
also
temperature
care
drink.
for the forest.
Do you know anything about the nail man?
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually asleep at night. When morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees. It's tough to clean all of them up. I've never seen the nail man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
Interesting.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind. I chase after them to give them back their dolls, but
Do
I'm
they think
never
he's the
fast
nail
enough.
man?
That makes sense with the body
They always
like
get
that.
away. She didn't know likes to body shame.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Let's talk to, why is he giving Sunny from... He's giving Sunny from Nancy Drew! Like... Y'all cannot tell me. This is not him.
Excuse me, but you are...
Do you even have to ask? You know who I am.
Like, is this not him? What is Sunny doing here?
Huh? No, I think today is the first time we've met.
What? You're investigating the nail man and you don't know who I am?
No.
What's that supposed to mean?
This must be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Yeah, that's right. I was the first on the scene.
Kind of suspicious.
Right, it was on the report.
Yeah, Yuma hasn't played Nancy
Lara was able to
Drew.
realize it so quickly.
I can't believe Sunny works at the clergy now.
I've been attending every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious I am. But I don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member. I just love mystical places like this. There's an otherworldly feeling to it, you know?
Oh, I know.
I love researching this type of stuff, which is why I've been keeping an eye on Nailman activity for a while now.
So, you know a lot about the nail man.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman research.
See, it's never the person you're the most suspicious of, and it's never the person you're the least suspicious
In
of.
that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder?
I know.
Though it seems the suspect has already been
Him
arrested.
calling Catholicism mystical.
I think he was framed.
Me too.
You do?
I
Then
was-
who do you think
I
the real killer
know.
is?
The real Nailman, obviously.
I keep thinking, I don't keep thinking it's Mailman, but every time they say Nailman, in my head I'm just like, Nailman, Mailman.
Peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the Nailman exists.
I'm gonna get another piercing
The
soon.
Nailman is summoned through ritual and commits murder based on a sacrificial doll.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof.
Yeah.
In that case, look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the dark ceremony. Whoever's name is on it is the Nailman's next target.
This seems very inefficient. Like, what if I go there, there's already a doll? Like, do I just have to wait
Just follow
my
someone
turn?
in town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in with the Nailman.
What if my name
Unfortunately,
is...
I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
Like, I'm a little bit intrigued.
See. So you can guess the next victim based on each doll's name tag.
I was so close at the clock tower, too.
Well.
I found someone whose name matched a name tag and figured out she was heading to the clock tower. I called the peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it! If only I'd acted sooner.
I know, those sides are shaved.
So close to meeting
and that
the
hair is
mailman.
flopped over one side.
Guess he just wants to meet the mailman and doesn't care about preventing the murders.
This animation is so brats. I can't explain it.
So he's an occult enthusiast? Seems like a huge weirdo.
He's so weird. Okay. Hello, main clergyman.
Are you the priest of this church?
That's right. My family has served this church for many generations.
I see the vision, thank you.
Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent years, the blood of
Man of
martyrs
cloth.
spanning centuries dwells within me. Thus, my existence is but a piece of the eternal prayers offered. That is my mission, as the divine has guided me to do.
That necklace got so much shorter. Like, when he puts his arm down, look at how low the necklace
I don't
goes.
get why, but he sure seems proud to be a priest.
Do you know about the mailman?
Like, it's there, but look.
Of course. I have no idea how that rumor spread around.
It just went so low.
Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation, which created the fantasy of the nailed man.
I like his
Salvation?
face. Like the way it's done. I don't know how to explain.
People of this city must be crazy if they look to the mailman.
It's the
for
Dave. I don't know how to
salvation.
explain.
Hey, that actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they feel. I want to tie you up and go to a world where it's just you and me, Master.
Isn't it basically already like that?
Oh. Huh. Yeah.
I've talked to everyone. Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
Okay.
Does that mean I should gather more information?
I have
What
to talk to them
else should I ask
again. About the dolls.
That reminds me. Is there any information about the dolls used in the nailman ceremonies? I know a few have been found at the crime scenes, too.
You find that stuff in any doll shop.
Okay.
Doll shop?
Well, does anyone here frequent the doll shop?
You haven't seen one? What are you, a foreigner or something? Around here, all the crab shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time.
Well, I am a foreigner, actually.
They were mostly souvenirs for tourists. But that industry is long gone now. Some places still sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock.
I will say, I do absolutely hate this lipstick.
If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
I see. So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain.
I don't mind them quite as much, like, here, but I hate them in her sprites. I'm tired of the people with cat ears. There's only been 2.
There have been several nailman cases in the past, right?
I'm sorry, they were born with cat ears.
Does anyone know anything about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah. You can ask me anything about the nailman, including all past cases, obviously.
And there's been hats, I guess. I don't think so. Because they move, like, independently. Like, I think these are just cat people. Like, in my head, I just think they're cat people. Because both people, their ears have moved.
I was the first to find the body every time.
Huh? Every time?
If I had a nickel for all the cat ear people in this
There's
game.
no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it. I find dolls with name tags in the forest.
Oh no, I need to see, does she
Then
have regular
I look
ears?
for whoever's supposed to be the next victim. But every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
It does.
You think I'm suspicious, don't you? I suppose you would. The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered
Yeah, that
the
is
body
very
in a locked room.
suspicious. Like,
But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body. all of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were locked.
Okay.
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Okay.
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been 3 Nailman cases in the past 6 months, excluding the one at the clock tower.
I'm not gonna lie, that is not a lot.
The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district.
Am I going to
It's
the secret
essentially a
club?
members-only casino. The victim owned the place. At the time, the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends. But I had a personal interest in the Nailman, so I started researching him.
Also, see, now I have questions. How often do people leave these dolls with name tags? Like, are these the only 3 that have happened? Like, are these the only 3 people who have put a name and been like, who have written in the kill book? You know, like, is this just like, what is the process here?
And then it happened. I came across another
Like-
murder while investigating a name tag I found in the forest.
Is it just kind of like, just a bunch of people leave them and it's just kind of like, okay, well, I'll just keep my eye on all these people?
I knew then that it had to be the Nailman.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah, all of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristics. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails. And also, the murderer leaves no trace behind.
Well, there's a trace
Isn't
behind
that
this
bizarre?
one.
See why I'm so interested in the Nailman?
I totally get it.
Don't empathize with him.
The secret club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district. About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's study. The crime scene again took
Pluto-coded.
place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside. Considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by the Nailman. By then, I knew the legendary Nailman had descended upon Kanai Ward. The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Ginma district.
Ginma is kind of cursed. Tai
It
Armory,
also featured
hello.
a body and a doll covered in nails in a completely locked room.
Wow.
And today, the 4th locked room mystery happened at the clock tower.
These are a lot
That's
of locked
every single
rooms.
Nailman case. At least, for now. I'm sure the Nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
Uh-huh.
New key. Okay. Anything else happen here?
Has anyone noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Wow, what a vague question.
Oh, now that you mention it,
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
something strange was burning in the incinerator earlier.
What do you mean by strange?
Like, I thought it was a rope, but all I can say is it looked strange.
A rope?
Can you try drawing what it looked like?
There was a rope line mark around that girl's neck.
It does look like some sort of bizarre rope.
So genuinely, oh, what the fuck?
Looks like a centipede with legs missing from one side. Looks delicious.
I think it was one of these church bitches. I know so many characters have
I was
tooth.
worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned, so I tried to take it out, but I was too late. It was completely
Those 2
incinerated.
dolls were used at the window with this ladder rope.
I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away anything like it. The incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence. Only clergy can access it.
So, no one here recognized it?
I don't even work here in the first place.
Okay.
Only clergy can access the incinerator, but no one claims to have thrown it away.
Well, gee, I wonder why.
I don't know if this has anything to do with the case, but something's fishy.
Oh, Shinigami, it has everything to do with the case. We have 3 suspects, and none of them are the person I said it was.
A watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident. Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colon? I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think
I will never know the
Nailman.
son's name.
Well, it hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Oh, I see. But if it were him, no one would blame him.
Well,
what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation in some way.
Okay.
The Nail Man was born out of our situation.
Yeah, there's a group of people I don't trust. It's the church, except for the nuns.
You mean the Nailman is what the people actually wanted?
Many
But it
would
has
certainly
been pretty
deny it.
popular lately. They
But
had
the
like a
nail
real big
dolls
resurgence,
continue to appear
like in the
more
past couple of years.
If the Nail Man acts as their agent, then they are also the Nail Man. In a way. That's how I see it. What do you think?
That's true. The Nail Man could be seen as a savior to some people.
This is so kill book.
After all, he kills the people you want dead for you.
You know what is a good manga that I only read the first volume of? Hell Girl.
I mean, the victim had it coming.
Similar
for doing something worth
concept.
getting killed over, right?
Except it was like a website, I think. I don't know, I only read the first volume.
I think I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
Look at Miss Nun.
Looks like time is almost up. Let's get going.
Was that
I'm trying to think which hand I'd hammer with
Yes,
if I were to hammer.
it will suffice.
And I think it would be my right
Thank
hand.
you for your cooperation.
Well, I've used my leg to hammer. So when you
You
build your
should study
IKEA
their face to
furniture,
know.
you use your leg when you hammer.
They may end up being accused of the murders. Huh? You need to remember every face, so you can spot them, even if they flee through a crowd.
Oh, she's so silly. She is so silly, girl. I can't
Wait,
afford IKEA, that's
do you mean the actual
expensive.
culprit is one of them?
How do you get furniture?
There's not enough information yet to act on.
I feel like
We
IKEA
have
is
no
like the
time to waste.
cheapest of the I need
Let's
furniture.
investigate the other
Goodwill,
crime
that's
scenes.
where, yeah. I guess Goodwill like
Let's
is the
not just scramble
cheapest.
what little gray matter rests in your head.
What if they don't have the one thing
So
you
let's
need?
examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Okay. Well, the first murder occurred at...
I don't remember. The secret club.
It's the secret club in the Kamasaki district, right?
Correct. Let's hurry. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Wow, what a big staircase. I found all my furniture off the street. Wow. I have the one chat on the entirety of Twitch who have never hammered anything in their life before. I hope it go here. Meanwhile, I have so much furniture in my kit. Thank you. Me too. I do too.
Hello? I've been thinking.
I think the only furniture item that that's not from IKEA is my bedside table. Everything else, like, big furniture-wise, is from IKEA. Like, oh, my nightstand and my bed. I'm sorry, I don't know what I said. My nightstand and my bed are not from IKEA, but like everything else, like, is. A profound silence has entered the chat. Has entered the chat moment, yeah. Sorry.
The first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
So, you have a plan then?
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare. What more could you possibly ask
Well,
for?
can I just say, I cannot wait for Boople Snort to rise in the socioeconomic ranks to be able to see how on Earth they plan to hammer anything with their leg.
Now, let's be swift.
With the one IKEA furniture they end up buying one day when they rise in the socioeconomic ranks. I cannot wait to see how this hammering something with your foot goes.
Huh? Right.
Personally.
I don't get it, but talk about confidence.
I can't wait to see you hold your hammer. Well, not even see it, but I cannot wait to hear about this holding a hammer between your toes to hammer something.
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
This seems very inconvenient.
No doubt they've shirked their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault.
Well, yeah.
Huh?
Well, we could have done that. Oh my god, she is
open.
busting
Let's go
up.
inside.
She is cracking a rib laughing so hard at this. The secret club. Detective in training. Owner of the mansion. Oh, we'll never know. This is so the one room in Zero Escape 2.
The peacekeepers may be
I forgot the
sloppy,
subtitle.
but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here. The victim's name is Suguma Iho, an old man who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
That's
you
not
sure
crazy.
know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe.
They were at the cafe
The
for
real
so
interesting
long.
note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out. At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
There aren't any windows either, which is expected
Is
given
there
that it's
anything on the
underground.
ceiling?
There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry. Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
I do need to get new bed frames so badly
No
because I hate my
windows.
bed
The
frame.
only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside. It's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery.
But there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I told you not to worry. The conditions have all been met.
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte!
Are we gonna get a
My
forte
forte
review?
is post-cognition, the power to see the past.
That is so convenient.
However, it can only be used at murder scenes.
Okay, well it's a good thing you're a detective.
To be precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered.
Okay, first of all, how does your forte, like, this conditional? Who knows? You could find your next bed frame on the side of the road. Yeah, I could, honestly. Let me just go walking around town and see what I can find.
Another way to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
Okay, but being a detective where you could go to the past to see something only at the time of the crime scene discovery, pretty handy.
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte for a detective.
That's so much better than being able to transform into a guinea
My
pig.
power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene.
Like...
Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered. The memory or perception of the witness does not affect my postcognition. What I see is what actually was there.
That's so handy.
When it comes to my power, the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger. Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found. Well, there's no point in wasting more time explaining. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Wow, sure is convenient.
Yeah.
Confidence. It's similar to the mystery labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind.
Well, now you don't have to do that.
Now it's done in the real world. Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
Still,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
On the other hand, my master's got nothing. Why is life so unfair?
That is
Now
true.
I'm angry. Master, can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
Of course
Today, my mom and I are gonna try and make Cobb salad at home, and I'm excited. Okay, well. What do you have to say?
Post-cognition. I wonder what it's like. All I can do is wait for the report.
No, what if we
Well,
see it
I have some
happen?
good news for you.
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember.
Yeah, like, obviously you'll be
Did
able to
you
see it
feel
too.
Back on the Amaterasu Express? You know, when the other master detectives used their powers?
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers.
I can't believe they killed off all these
Somehow,
characters.
it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears.
Like, I miss Poochie and the Hot Lady so much.
Right. I can sense whenever a master detective uses their power.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
Isn't that what Moira Overwatchy says? Yeah, RuPaul has quality characters. Yeah, all two of them, I guess.
Coalescence?
Yeah. Those quality characters. Poochie and Hot Woman.
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power. On the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
Wait. Then that means I can also see the scene in the past with Halara?
But I could only do that when other people do
That's
theirs.
amazing. Is this your ability, Shinigami?
Is something like that. But there
Oh.
are conditions for it to activate.
So that is not my forte.
You must kiss someone to share their ability.
What? Kiss Halara?
I'm just pulling your leg.
I lied. Look at you blush. Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara is a boy or a girl.
Oh, quit messing around and tell me how it works.
You need
I love this
permission
scene. It's
from
so
the person sharing
silly.
the ability first. Then you must hold hands while the ability is active.
We literally didn't do that,
That's
though.
it.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, but we literally didn't have to do that for any of the other people whose ability we saw work. Also, I'm not trying to say anything, but on the map, I do see how all this is in the back, like... I don't know. Oh, maybe that's the arcade thing. That is so dumb of them to have that one there.
Halara. Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Can I hold your hand while you
Sorry,
concentrate?
but there's something I want to ask.
Are you a girl or a boy?
Coalescence. Hold hands. You and me.
Yes, that way I'll be able to see the past too. I think.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it.
Yeah, can we kiss while we're there?
Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
Oh, it's not like that.
I despise you.
Huh?
Just the thought of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
Damn, I know I have an ugly haircut and stupid shorts, but like, I'm not that ugly.
You hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular.
I hate all
I
detectives.
despise all of humanity equally.
I love
I don't trust
equal
anyone
opportunist hater.
except the dead.
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Then why did you choose to help me with the investigation?
As I told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive. As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation.
I'm just saying, I'm paying her 5 million Shein.
You can add this to my bill if you want. You'll agree then, right?
I also just don't understand, like, for the ones on the train, we literally did not hold their hands and we saw their abilities. So I don't understand why now we're like, oh my god, we have to hold their hand.
Fine. If it's what I must do as a detective, then I have no choice but to agree.
Like, based on everything we've seen, we just know that's not true. Why are her fingers like the shortest fingers in the world? God, we're holding hands. This is how I hold hands too. That's also how I hold hands. Oh, contract allows him to also experience their ability. Oh, okay. So I could just sense it if I'm not holding their hand.
I can see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago. Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
This is so gaggy, though. Just have after for you, too. Yeah. I thought it was just me, though, so I didn't want to say, but I guess it does happen to everyone.
So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte.
Yeah, my own forte.
Well, this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you, but it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined.
Wow.
Very well. Go ahead and lead the investigation.
This is so stupid. Like, okay.
Me? If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all. This is quite the bizarre crime scene. But unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the
small man, the
WDR.
tall woman, yeah.
Now, let's see what you're capable of.
Like, I cannot wait until we have to hold hands with all these other detectives. Oh wait, we're not holding hands anymore! Oh, I'm so sad. Ooh, roulette table. There's a roulette table. It probably hasn't been used since the incident, as it is covered in dust. There don't appear to be any clues on top of the roulette table. There's nothing underneath either. We should check someplace else. Right, let's do that. Wait, but my post-cognition. Was this moved during the incident? As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem related to the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check another place. There's a doll nailed to the roulette table, too.
I see.
There's also a doll nailed here, right in the middle of the roulette wheel. The doll itself seems to be the same as the others. There doesn't seem to be anything noteworthy. That is in and itself sufficient knowledge. Let's check someplace else. We let go of the hand. Okay. Who vented? There's a vent here. The four corners are covered in And what if I hold my own hand? Do I like an area? But no clues. Do I like that area just have flavor text but no clues like this roulette area? Yeah, I don't mind it. There's a vent here. The four corners of the cover are screwed down, so I don't think it will open. I doubt the cover can be opened when it's like this.
But
it's too early to conclude there's no useful information. Compare it with what was seen in post-cognition. Right, I'll give it a try. Should I be doing a code? Oh, wow.
A body. I see a body.
I don't mind it because it's like you don't know what areas are important until you look at it. So it's just kind of like, I feel like there aren't that many flavor text on the crime scene areas anyway, first thing. And second, I feel like it would just be kind of like, I like that they give you more to look at because it's usually just one thing anyway. So I think it would just be like, I don't know, it just gives you a bit more than like, here's the exact things you have to look at. Because it's like, ooh, is this important? Ooh, is this thing important? So it kind of gives you some like, what's important here? Yeah, he doesn't look so good. A body, I see a body.
The mirror seen through Halara's eyes is completely silent. There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene. And it's so
What's
quiet.
the point of the nails holding nothing down? Like, why? It's like, oh, I have some extra time. I might as well. Okay, the vent.
Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on.
Interesting.
Which means it could be easily removed, right?
What are you doing? You can't touch what you see in post-cognition, even if you happen to be 3 meters tall.
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue. The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters. A thin adult can probably pass through.
Thin. Doll on wall.
I knew it.
Sure enough, the secret club has dolls nailed to the wall too.
Yeah.
That must be the nail man's calling card. They're nailed to the wall seemingly at random, facing all directions. I can't find a pattern. There's nothing that can be connected to this culprit. Let's try checking someplace else.
It's a man's corpse. He's probably around 60 years old. His body is pinned against the wall with countless nails.
There are so many nails.
There isn't much bleeding, so the nails must have been hammered in after he died.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Not too shabby.
I don't like how he's looking right at me.
There are marks on him.
Okay, thank you.
Signs that he was strangled. The vertical scratch marks were probably made when he resisted.
Welcome back from the
most
Pet
basic
Expo.
of basic observations.
That's thanks to everything I taught you at the clock tower. I'm such an awesome mentor.
You go,
This
Shinigami.
situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim to death, and then decorated the room afterward.
Well, thank God they weren't nailed.
But why?
While they were alive. Okay.
By the
Is
way,
the artifact?
did you notice the nail below the vent?
Below the vent?
I'm so stupid. These were used as a staircase to get up
Some of
there.
the nails are bent downward. Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
Oh, wow. I was like, why are there random nails here?
Perhaps there's another
No.
reason.
That's how they got out.
The reason?
Okay, I looked at that. Let's look at this. Glass. There's a glass on the counter. It has a thin layer of dust, so it could have been there since the incident. The key was in the glass at the time the body was discovered. If you want to investigate, we should use post-cognition. Spoilers, bitch! I'm just looking. Let me enjoy. Let me take in the dialogue. There's a key.
Oh, there's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
Seems like it.
They really want to make note that this is a locked
By the
room
way,
murder.
Being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key.
I do think
it's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
Or in on it.
If it was thrown in from outside
Because they
the vent,
re-screwed the
it
thing.
wouldn't be inside the glass.
So this is definitely another locked room mystery. Hooray! I'm so glad I met you.
Okay. Release. And now check around the entrance. The chairs are lined up neatly. Did someone rearrange the chairs after the incident?
Well,
either the peacekeepers did or the staff here did. Either way, it's not something to worry about. True. I'll check someplace else.
What does that mean?
When the body was discovered, this door was locked from the inside. There's no other way into or out of the room. In other words, it's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery. Things are heating up. Let me hold your hand. Oh. The chair is knocked over. Could this be evidence of a struggle between the victim and culprit? I don't know about that. The culprit could have knocked it over on purpose to throw off the investigation. There's not much we can get from it other than the fact it's knocked over. Let's check elsewhere. Right. I think there is something we can gather personally. That's a lot of chairs knocked over. I think they used the chair, then threw it. Yes, her ability lets her see the room as it was when the first, not the victim and not the killer, but the first person to discover the crime scene. And this is how it looked. And that's what her ability
The lock
does.
is broken. Maybe someone broke it and forced their way in, like at the clock tower. But from the looks of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with.
Okay, well, is that it?
I think that's about it.
Okay, can I hold her hand again?
I have to say, post-cognition is amazing. You can see the exact crime scene the moment the body was first discovered. Were you born with this power?
My forte is no ordinary superpower. It is a highly refined technique.
Now, how do you train to do this? Yeah, I feel like that's the thing with them. They like make them super specific because like, I assume they're all very specific because like, oh, well, if you could see the thing at any time, from us playing the game standpoint, that wouldn't really be nice. Like,
so you weren't
it'd be a little
able to
like,
use it in the beginning?
why you just show us what it looked like while the killer was setting up? Also, when the killer was in there, like,
I could, but initially it was just ordinary psychometry.
so I understand why they have to be hyper specific for the sake of like us as someone playing the game.
Since I was young, I would often get sudden glimpses of the past, as if I was experiencing a flashback.
It is humorous how specific they made it for all the characters that died,
After
though.
a while,
Like,
touching people or objects resulted in visions flowing through my mind. I only learned it was a form of psychometry.
like, oh, I
after
could
growing older.
shapeshift, but only into four-legged mammals. Like,
In the WBO,
okay.
simply having psychometry as a trainee grants you preferential treatment. But I was not satisfied.
I could communicate with a dead body as long as I fit in their clothes and don't think their clothes were ugly.
I believed I could use this ability more effectively as a detective. And through painstaking effort and training,
You
I
go,
gained this
girl.
ability in 3 days.
3 days?
Was the mammal thing not relevant? No.
As I told you earlier, this ability can only see when a corpse is first discovered.
Not at all.
It can't be used from the culprit
That was a personal
or
preference.
victim's viewpoint.
Yeah, but like
It is
still.
only when a third party first witnesses
So she
a
didn't. It
crime
wouldn't be
scene.
helpful if they were her size and didn't. Like she didn't like the
There are
outfit.
conditions for my post-cognition to activate. First, I must be standing at the crime scene. This condition is absolutely required. I must also know the victim's name and face. That's why prior research is crucial. Lastly, post-cognition is only effective in a 10-meter radius around
So
the
there are
body.
more conditions.
At this time, I can only see the crime scene and the victim. I can't see any living things that were at the scene.
So if someone was hiding in the room, you wouldn't be able to see them?
No. My ability isn't so good at detecting people.
Flop ability.
Still, this is incredibly effective in investigating murder cases.
Feel free to summon me whenever you need my help. Of course, I don't work for cheap.
You're not gonna change your mind on that, I guess.
I have no money to my name. Wow, that was all optional dialogue.
That should do it. There isn't much else to investigate. I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my post-cognition. It's exhausting
Sharing
to
is
explain what I
caring.
see to a client.
Really?
People do not believe what they cannot see. I have often been called a liar.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
Being able to shapeshift into a four-legged mammal.
We still have locked room mysteries to examine. The second incident was at the mansion near Ginma District.
Being able to create a boomerang.
I have an idea of where to go.
That happened within the last 5 minutes
Let's
of
hurry.
time. CK colon is his name. Like, why could they not give him the name? Why do we just keep calling him Boy? We couldn't have asked for his name, but he'd be like, my name's K. Okay.
The building we're heading to is accessed through Ginma District.
Oh, God.
Let's hurry there.
Well, we're not gonna hurry, but I will walk there as quickly as I can. Did help us. Oh yeah, it did help us prove our innocence, but like, how useful is it in the grand scheme of... How does that help you in your day-to-day detectiving? Yeah, he had a name this whole time. Halara's coin. It is a nice city, I agree. Oh, can I walk under your umbrella, girl? You are brave wearing those heels with those socks. Yeah, maybe he needs a really good comeback to other detectives, yeah. Oh. I still have the Milky Way bar in front of me. Extra legal. It's so extra legal. Ooh. Ooh. Nothing to see here.
Oh.
Fancy neighborhoods sure have a lot of amenities. Is there any need for fire hydrants given the constant rain? Who knows when something might explode? Better to be safe and soggy. It's safe than sorry. Okay. Let her.
Hmm?
That person. What's wrong, Master? Doesn't she seem a bit uneasy? Like she might fall over at any moment?
Come on.
You really can't help yourself when it comes to the ladies, can you? It isn't like that. Talk to the woman. Excuse me, is something wrong? You seem upset. Huh? Who are you?
I'm...
kind of a detective. In training! A detective, I see.
Well?
So is something wrong? Well, actually, I've run away from home. And I'm at a loss on what to do next. Well, obviously you have money. You have the umbrella thing. Oh! This smells like a case. Let's hear her out, Master. Yeah, you might be right. I should avoid getting involved, but I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I just left it alone.
Well?
Could you give me some more details? Well, I'm the daughter of a merchant who does business throughout Kanai Ward. Due to family circumstances, it was decided I would have an arranged marriage. Thinking of what's best for my family, I should accept the proposal. My suitor is an awful person. I heard it with my own ears. He said he was only using my father. Then why not talk to your father about it? There's nothing I can do without proof. Besides, my father is very keen on him. When I told my father I didn't want to get married, he yelled at me and said I shouldn't cause trouble.
I see.
So that's why he ran away from home.
Aww.
How lame. Let's get out of here. We can't do that. Having to marry an evil man sounds horrible. Why hasn't anybody made it? I know. We could have a little drone umbrella following us. Plus, we have a drone. Our drone's waterproof, because honestly, someone could, like, maneuver it. MacGyver. I did not misspeak when I said maneuver, but I was thinking, and then I changed how I wanted my sentence to go. Leaving home has given me some time to think. I want to try talking to my father, but if I went back now, I don't think we could have a civil conversation. Yeah, I'll take the letter to him. Does this chick think detectives are errand boys? We can't just leave her like this. That's my master, simping over every woman he meets and making their wishes come true. It's not like that. Okay, I'll help you. Wow, simping's in this. Hey.
That's true.
Oh yeah, what does he look like? Navy blue from head to toe. To save her for the range. We have to. It's important. She's sensitive to the cold and seeks extra warmth. I can keep it on warm. If given the opportunity, I could keep her warm. Yeah, just a random Junko chillin'. Surviving through it all. Montclair Street. Ooh. I've messed up. I've messed up. With Sir, back to Sir, so funny. I was just sitting there like, hey. Or like her being on a billboard because she was a model. Okay. I'm not gonna go that way this time. But you don't know where it wants me to go. Can I make that map larger? I don't know. You're wearing navy from head to toe. Okay. Maybe I gotta go in this elevator thing. I don't know. Wait, how do I look at the... I found it. I figured it out. There's an interior. Hello? Oh.
Oh!
Oh! A completely navy blue suit. Could this be the merchant girl's father? Is the man with him the client's suitor? I bet he is. He even looks evil. We can't just tell from appearances. Anyway, let's try talking with them. Excuse me. Who are you? If you don't mind, we're in the middle of an important conversation. I have a letter for you from your daughter. What did you say? You know my daughter's whereabouts?
Well?
Yes, but would you please read the letter first? You're not actually listening to this guy, are you, sir? I'll see for myself. This is without a doubt her handwriting. There must be some kind of mistake. I would never mistake my daughter's handwriting. I'm afraid that if what's written here is true, this marriage cannot be allowed to continue. There's some drama. Hello from Denmark. How's Denmark treating you? And hi, Juju Puff. Hello. I hope your day is going good. I am being such a good detective. Oh, I almost got away with it too. He's not even trying to hide it. He sounds like a second-rate cartoon villain. This is not even the main detective case, but I'm just getting some bonus points. No point in playing pretend anymore. Scam's over the moment they start to doubt you. Later, chumps. Hey, wait. There's no need to follow him. Thank you for delivering this letter.
No.
Why, it was nothing. I'll try talking to my daughter. Allow me to properly thank you another day. Sure.
For now.
Let's go report to the client. I hope it teleports me. So desperately, I hope I get teleported. A little jet lagged, but excited to be here. What's the time difference? Yeah, I'm supporting a woman. They're truly, every other thing could wait. Helping this woman get out of her arranged marriage. Saving that kid's father from being killed. I think it's clear. My nose is so itchy. I don't think you have to worry about the arranged marriage anymore. Really? Then my father actually believed me? I think I'll go home now. Thank you so much for everything. I hope it goes well.
Well?
We did our part. Who cares what happens next? No. We're involved now, so I'd like for her to be happy. Oh, I get it. That must be the way of the simp. Why do you keep calling me that? Beam me up, Scotty. Teleport. Hi, Alex. He did beam me up, Scotty, though. I was beamed up. It's true. I hope your day is going so good. Let me in.
There's a large mansion beyond the gate over there. I wonder if that's the second crime scene.
That's probably it. Let's go inside.
Can we open the door? Do I have to get buzzed in?
It's closed, as expected.
Whoa.
Are you sure?
Oh, you are so crazy, girl.
Wait!
Shugami's like, how does this happen? Okay.
It looks like a haunted mansion.
I hope there aren't any ghosts around. I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
I know, they're slaying so hard.
The incident occurred about 3 months ago.
We'll never know.
The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion. He had no family and lived alone.
know.
The mansion is now empty and dilapidated.
Shugami is so sweet and cute.
The crime scene is in the study near the back. Let's go.
Okay. Am I gonna be teleported to the back of the house? Thank God there's no peacekeepers around.
Another common factor, besides the locked room.
What?
The first person to find the body was always the same person.
That worshiper from church? Do you suspect him too?
What he said did make sense. He's been obsessed with the nail man and had access to the names of potential victims. It's not too surprising for him to be the first on the scene each time.
I guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
That's right. It's down this hallway. The crime scene is in the room on the right side.
I don't know.
There's
I
little
feel like
time.
it cannot be
Let's
him
head
because
straight
that'd be
there.
too obvious.
Ha! Think you're partners now just because you held hands with my master? I'll have you know, Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
Don't make it
I feel like they're doing this like a cover. Hi, Ivan. I hope you. Well, obviously,
Looks
I
like
assume you
the
enjoyed the
jump
movie. If you
scare's coming
experienced emotions. But welcome back from Movie and Groceries. I'm seeing it on Monday. I literally have my tickets bought.
So this is the study where the crime took place.
Oh, it's open.
By KB, thank
I
you for
wonder
hanging
if the
out.
lock was broken at the time of discovery here too. There's nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
Who is taking care of these fish?
I don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
Who is keeping these fish alive?
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
That is what I want to know. Investigation! Whoa! Okay. Bookshelf near the hallway. All these books are lined up so neatly. They're covered in dust. Nobody's touched them for a long time. Meaning they won't help us with the case.
The crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber. But the corpse will never wake up again. Even if the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising. The door is the only entrance and exit to the room. There are no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room. Maybe the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
I don't know. But let's look at this.
Yeah.
Even in the past, several books lined up on the shelf. I checked, but it doesn't seem like anything's different between them now. In that case, it's probably not related to the case. Okay. Just walk on the thing.
Oh!
Landscape paintings in extravagant frames are on display. All these paintings look incredibly expensive. They're counterfeits. Not a single one is genuine. Doesn't look like there's anything relevant to this case here. Let's investigate elsewhere. Oh, there's so much though. Organized. Oh, the Going Saga. I believe the series has more than 150 volumes. Unfortunately, the author has passed away. It's a shame this story never saw an ending. With 150 volumes, I think it's okay.
Oh!
2 extraordinarily thick books are stacked on the desk. These books are in great condition. Aside from some dust, they look completely untouched.
Beats me.
You probably wanted to seem knowledgeable. They haven't moved for a while. They're probably not related to the case. Ooh, a doll on the floor.
Oh!
It always hurt. I just don't. I was genuinely so confused by the volume mixing in this game. Like, I know there's different volume settings I can tweak, but like, even within things that should, like, that is definitely a voice line volume. So it's like, I'm not gonna lower everything else in the voice line just for that. Yeah, whose job was to balance the audio? Because they did not do a good job. Sorry, no offense, but like, it's like the character with the megaphone was louder without the megaphone. Several dolls have been nailed to the floor. After the clock tower in the secret club, this makes 3. It doesn't make it any less creepy though.
It's me.
Now's not the time to show fear. Investigate thoroughly and find the clues to solve this case. Right.
I see.
The dolls have nothing in common. I don't see any unusual markings either. Nothing to do with the case then.
What does that mean?
Expensive. I wonder why I could realize locked room. Doubtful. Just place at an angle. How confusing. Series of books ranging on the shelf. Couldn't have been moved. Let's look elsewhere. Two extraordinarily thick books are placed on the desk. It doesn't look like the books were stacked where the bodies found. The peacekeepers must have stacked them. Good grief, what a bunch of amateurs. The placement seems the only thing that changed. I don't think this will help with the case. Oh, it took care of the fish? Who's taking care of them now?
That's true.
There are fish in the tank. It doesn't seem like they've been cared for since the owner was killed. They look pretty bad. Inside this tank, some kind of secret passage would be interesting. It doesn't appear to be related to the case. Oh. Oh, a lamp. You have a switch. There's a switch for the projector on the desk. Looks like it was set to off when the corpse was found.
Oh!
The lamp's light is pointing at the table. It probably wasn't turned on at that point in time. I don't see anything suspicious. Doesn't seem like the lamp is related to the case. There's a huge tank here, but there aren't any fish inside. I think things can't be seen through post-cognition. Doesn't have the ability. That is right. The projector's installed in the center of the bookcase. It wasn't on when the corpse was found. You'll never reach it, Master. I'll check it out for you. Well, did you find anything unusual? Nope, everything is extremely unusual and unrelated to the case.
That's right.
There's a projector installed in the center of the bookcase. I'd like to take a look, but I can't reach it.
Right.
Hilaria, could you please take a look around the projector?
Very well.
Sure, give me a moment. The projector is pretty dusty. It doesn't seem to have been used since before the incident. So it's probably got nothing to do with the case. I feel like a lot of these got nothing to do with the case. Things may have something to do with the case.
Yeah.
It's too much. Yeah, unrelated to the case is everyone's catchphrase here. It's a lamplight is on right now. Make sure to use proper lighting in addition to these kinds of lighting. An eye strain may occur. Who are you talking to, Shinigami? Ooh. Can I look at it again? There's a projector on. I was curious to see if it would, like, I don't know, change. A vent?
There is a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through. And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
Oh, what's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the vents, like something scraped against it.
Interesting.
Really?
Like a rope?
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
I accidentally ordered 2 bags of Chipotle chips and now don't know what to do with all these chips. That's like the worst place too, because those chips go stale so fast.
Can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will
Like,
do so for 10,000 Xian.
You're charging me for it?
I'm so sorry.
I jest.
Like, if there's a place to order
The
extra
marks
chips from,
in
it's
the
not
vent
there.
seem to be left by strings rubbing against it. Did someone hitch a string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
Oh, it was just a hunch.
What can I say?
See? I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around.
Did you order 2 or did they charge you?
You should
Or
give me
did
10,000
did
Xian
they
as a
just give you
reward.
2?
I'm getting a headache.
Herm.
This is...
The door to the study, we left it open just in case. It's always good to be wary of sudden attacks. Never let your guard down. I heard 1 audio crack. Hold on. I heard 1 little crack. And we'll now relaunch the thing to hopefully prevent future cracks. Okay. Always good to be wary of sudden attacks. Never let your guard down. Right, got it.
I'll...
It's because of the teaching of yours, truly. You're welcome, Master. But they're haunting me regardless.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares
It's
exist.
so convenient all these places,
The
no spare
scenario
keys
resembles
exist.
a locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key.
Okay.
The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
Well,
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Post-cognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse.
Okay, well I guess
have
we
a
have
crime
to
scene
believe
photo
you.
taken back then, in my jacket pocket.
Of course you
No
do.
detail has slipped past my efforts.
Right.
Like, oh?
Huh? What's this?
Wrong photo.
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one is unrelated to the case.
I just have a picture of a cat, V.
Oh, this is it. You're right. The key's near the middle of his bag.
That's so silly of them.
But can this photo be trusted? Could it be something that peacekeepers fabricated?
So relatable.
The peacekeepers
I need to print
acknowledged
out a
the
picture of
incident
Pepper
occurred
so
in
I
the
can
locked
just have
room.
it.
Besides, there's no
The
need for
interactions.
complication. After all, it would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
What? Hold on. Okay. Got it.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
I would have never questioned if it was an altered
Was
photo.
that a compliment?
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery?
I don't know, but I'll make a note of it.
Also, what was with that cat photo anyway?
Yeah.
It's surprisingly cute.
What was with that cat photo? Okay, now we just have to look at the dead body. Okay, marks on corpse.
That's true.
Ooh, I'm so tired. This is where the first witness found the body. The bloodstains are still here. Considering the amount of blood, the victim was probably killed here, right?
It appears.
That seems very likely. Yee. No socks with those
was a
shoes
well-built
inside the
man,
house.
Approximately 30 years old. The corpse here is also covered in nails. His appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age. But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp.
It seems like these are all people that have something
There are
with
several
Amaterasu.
reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
Like,
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility.
me bending
They
down,
just
still
hop
holding her
on the
hand up
urban
there.
legend bandwagon.
Is that really the case? Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
Why?
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you mean?
How hard people snort hammered them in with their foot.
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the
Sorry.
upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look at the blood. The nail wounds on the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways.
Where? What do they mean?
But the upper torso
Oh.
wounds are bleeding vertically down toward his waist.
Interesting.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people.
Look at the heart after
and they were
feels.
smushed
Yeah.
together after
Like
death.
maybe the legs were done first.
That's disturbing. The cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well. And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle. Oh, but on a closer look,
Oh.
there's a mark left by a
Scratch.
thin string on the back of his neck.
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
That is
There
true.
are two different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice? But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
Wow, I can't wait for all to be
It's an
revealed during
important piece
the
of evidence.
labyrinth. Okay, well, I've looked at them. Is there more? Do you have something to say?
Halara's hands are smaller.
Yeah,
and
there's
softer
pink
than I
blood in this
thought.
game.
Considering Halara's strength, I thought they'd
Hi,
be
Kim.
bulkier.
Hello. I hope your day's going good.
Master, is holding hands all it takes to get you hot and heavy? You're making me sad.
We are exploring crime scenes that occurred months ago.
No. Though I am curious, is Halara a man or a woman?
What's wrong? Is something bothering you?
Yeah, apparently.
I guess it'd be pretty rude to ask now.
This is just such like a weird like I don't know. It's just such a weird character thing to keep happening. Oh, the doll on the wall. I did not look at it. Just got back from shopping. I needed shorts and I hate them, so it was difficult. Did you end up getting anything? I also do not like short shopping. I know it's so gender.
There's only one doll nailed to the wall.
Like, to make people so confused because of my dainty, delicate, small, demure hands, but how strong and bulky and buff I am. That people cannot tell my gender identity. There's only one doll nailed to the wall.
Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes. Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way?
Yeah, it's like once you find a pair, it's like I have to get this in every color. American Eagle's kind of out here though. I used to get my pants from them.
Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out. Did the culprit do this on purpose? This keeps getting more and more disturbing.
Maybe they just bought a doll with no
Kinda
eyes.
creepy cute. I want to put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run into it at night.
Is it say but okay with that?
Would you wanna
That's
do
okay.
that?
At least now it's like, oh, I loved this outfit I wore yesterday, but I got my shorts dirty. Luckily I have another pair.
You know, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain.
Okay.
The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
I got
The eye holes are connected to each other in the head cavity. It's like that darkness is staring into me. Huh? There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose. Looks like a string rubbed against it. How did this mark get here?
I don't know. I think that had to be
There's
everything.
nothing left to check.
Yay, that's an A-okay for the investigation here. Finished. I know, it's Richard. If there's a doll modification happening, it is Rich behind it.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
What is it?
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What? You haven't?
Oops.
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
Putting on a different smelling lotion. Well, I'll put my
It's
nail oil
unfit
first.
for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out.
Damn. Oh! I dropped the
Unless
cap.
you'd like to hire me to do it for you.
I don't know if I
It
can
won't come
afford to
cheap.
do that.
I'll figure it out myself.
Figuring it out
Really all
already,
about the
yeah.
money, Halara.
The longer I'm with
Dude,
Halara,
being like,
the
I have my
deeper into debt I'll
suspicions.
get. It's starting to scare me.
My suspicions were correct.
Now, let us be swift.
Taylor Swift.
Next up is our last crime scene.
Wait!
I can't get the lotion out of here. Okay, I got some. I got it. It's just too much. I don't like that much lotion. Where are we getting the money to pay Halara? We're setting up an IOU. Because I do not know funds and finance wise how.
The next one is the art gallery in Gima district. We're running low on time, so we must hurry.
Okay.
The chief's in danger after all.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Tagilma district. Yeah, use a credit card. It's like free money. Was that an episode of something where they were like, "What? How do you like? How can you afford things?" They're like, "Oh, I just open up a new credit card." Duh. I don't know why I feel like that happened on like some Disney Channel show, and they're like, "You have to pay that back, right?" And they're like, "No." I feel like I remember that happening on some show, but I don't remember which one. So sorry. That feels like something London Tipton would do. The only reason I feel like it wouldn't be London is because she like had money. Like she would need to open up another one to get more. Like she just had the money. So it wasn't like she needed like free money. Or her dad would cut her off for an episode. There was a point in time she did have to like, did she have to work as a camp counselor or something?
Hey!
Or no, I know Ashley had to do that. She was doing that while she was recording High School Musical. Kept buying credit cards. I don't know how to Google this. TV tropes, credit card plot. I don't know. Live action TV. Hannah Montana? No. I have a deep memory, it was unspecific. I just don't remember. There's a bunch where they like recklessly cannot keep track of their saving, but it's not like exactly it. Cause like I remember there being like a multiple. Was it on an animated TV show? Y'all are never gonna ever finish this game ever. Western animation is what we are now looking under. I don't know. No, I don't know. Yeah, I got no idea. Emergency credit card to spend all. Yeah, but like I remember because that's a plot that happens. That was one of the ones that was listed. But I feel like I specifically remember there being multiple cards. Like someone's like, oh, what happens when you run out of money on the card? They're like, I just get another card. Cause yeah, there was once when there was like an emergency credit card or like emergency debit card or something. But I feel like I remember it being a thing where it was like, why do you have so many cards? And they're like, oh, like free money when I'm done. Like, I don't know though. Cause it was like multiple.
So this is the art
I
gallery.
feel like. Maybe it was totally spies. I looked into the Western.
It's
well,
closed due to special
was it Western
circumstances.
animation? I looked into the Western
The
animation. It
murder
wasn't there.
occurred only about a month ago,
Yeah, but like, yeah.
but I'm certain the crime scene has been cleaned up like the others.
I'm opening the tab back
Not that
up.
it matters to me.
Could it have been in a film?
But wait! It's not a good idea to break into the art gallery!
Well.
Did you say something?
That's our Hellora.
The crime scene is deep inside
Sorry,
the art gallery.
that was the tab.
It's one of many storage rooms. Come, I won't allow time to be wasted.
I know.
Wait, please!
Like, have we tried just twisting the doorknob? Because I just feel like I remember there being multiple cards and the realization of like, oh. Maybe it wasn't multiple. But I feel like someone had a realization of like it not being unlimited money, which was a lot of Disney shows.
Oh!
So that's why I feel like it was multiple cards. Because I feel like I remember someone being like, oh my god, why do you have so many? I don't know. But yeah, straight up every Disney Channel, like every Disney Channel live action show has some plot where someone has a card where they spend an insane amount of money on it. Hannah Montana, Cory in the House, or not Cory in the House, That's So Raven, Lizzie McGuire had one, Shake It Up, like every live action one had an episode where this happened.
Is this the storage room where the
My
crime
mind
scene took
jumps to
place?
George Lopez.
It's locked.
Honestly, it could have been. That seems like something that would happen. We need credit cards are not free money. Yeah, they need us to know. Yeah, Halara is savvy. They invest in door stocks and the locks. Yeah, the O is so loud. Is the storage room where the crime scene took place? It's locked.
We're like a couple of thugs or something.
We're detectives, actually. Oh my god.
Was the first on the scene the person from the church again?
As expected, it's the same worshiper. He said he was trailing the victim after finding a doll with the same name. He saw the victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff.
I feel like my
When
current
they opened the
suspicion.
storage room, they discovered the victim's corpse. The door was locked at the time of discovery, and the key was found inside.
Ooh, another locked room mystery. That's more
I feel like it's one of the church people and he's covering for
But
them.
I'm starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
What do you mean special?
Potentially, like,
people have died.
I don't know.
Let's start investigating.
Yes.
Investigation. We haven't done so many investigations today.
Maybe.
Dusty? The cardboard boxes are stacked up. Judging from the labels, the boxes were brought in after the
It
incident.
appears.
Looks like there's artwork inside. They must be storing items no longer on exhibit. I don't think these are related to the investigation. But what if it is? Oh?
Post-cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors. The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes. even with the rows of vivid paintings within the
Well,
art gallery.
guess what, Mimi? We
The
did.
smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't
I'm
that of the
rewatching that
past.
season right now.
But if
With
even
the
the
present.
smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming.
Well, thank God we don't smell the corpse.
This is...
It's a portrait painting with nails driven into it. This picture really conveys its time period. Maybe the person depicted is an important figure from years ago.
What?
There's nothing dignified about this guy. He just looks like a regular old geezer.
You know...
Cardboard boxes are stacked up, judging by the labels
Yeah.
arc inside. Yeah, it does not look like a culprit touched it. What do you have to say today?
By the way, Halara,
I will not accept any requests to reduce your fee.
that's not what I was going to ask. About your post-cognition.
I thought we were about to ask.
What were
Gender
you able to
idea.
see before you
Identity.
specialized it as your forte for investigating crime scenes?
What is the point of this question?
Well, I was wondering if you could use your ability to look at my past.
You want to see your lost memories like that? That's against the rules.
Well, I don't
no
think-
fair.
The fact of the matter is, even if I could see your past, the information would not be of any use to you.
Why?
Huh? Why's that?
Psychometry doesn't allow me to pick and choose what to perceive. Rather, I can only see fragments flash by. I cannot consciously access desired information. It's why I trained at the WDO to develop it into a forte specialized for investigations.
Well,
Any
okay.
piece of information would be valuable to me. If I can get even a little piece of my memory.
If you insist, I'll consider it once this investigation is done. How about 100,000 Xian per
That is
use?
so much Shein.
Let's discuss it later. That sounded cheap to me somehow. My sense of money is getting all messed up.
That's a lot of money, though. She is eating up this Halara thing. I mean, when I discover a new bit, though, like, who am I to be like, girl, we've been there, done that with that bit, but also I do that when I discover a new bit, too.
The only way in or out of here besides the door is this window.
The window jets out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to
Vent?
move through.
I can't even reach. Oh,
Currently, it opens outwards
okay.
slightly, but there are no other suspicious traces on it.
hi, Joshua
Seems impossible to
Tortellini.
enter
Trying to
or
find a
exit
meal
through
before
here.
things close. Hurry, hurry! What are your options? Wow. Many dolls.
Large painting
Oh,
lies
there's
on the
a key.
floor, and a doll is nailed against the canvas. One nail goes
I'm so
through the head,
indecisive.
another nail is in the chest. But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole
That
on
happens
the
to me.
key's
It's like there's
handle.
too many options, but like we're too close to them closing.
Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the
Filet o
room?
fish, because I can't
The key was
see
nailed
what
to the
filet o
picture,
fish.
so it couldn't have been used.
Well, that's what makes it a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured out some trick.
Did we see a key at
And
our
I need to
crime
find
scene
out
we went
what
to?
that trick is.
Nailed a doll.
This is...
It's a large scenic painting with a doll nailed to it. I wonder how this ended up on the floor. Is there a reason?
Yes.
If it's related to the incident, there's probably a reason. Let's assume that much.
This is...
I've never had one. Like, how crazy can the fish be? Who knows? Things in UK are really not open late. That's how I ended up shitting in a parking lot. Is this a reference to one of the queens of Drag Race have this happen to them? Ew, that's all I could think about. Just the fact the staff at the place is like, ew, like, I'm sorry. They also chose the painting of the young man. Oh, I know this. He's one of those edgelord protagonists everyone loves for no reason. That's not really the impression I get. Hiding closet coded. Okay, thank you. I was like, that was somewhat. Yeah, yeah. I was like, I know this didn't happen to you. Maybe it did, but like, what are the chances it occurs twice? Gen 3. Oh. Gen 3. A sculpture with a sheet placed over to keep dust off. Doesn't look like if it's been moved for a long time. Yeah, you can tell from the dust that's gathered on the sheet too. In other words, it's completely irrelevant. There are baskets on top of the shelf. I'm not tall enough to see inside them though. I'll take a look for you. This is... What is it? We accomplished nothing. So you found nothing. Oh my god, I know this bitch. It's this bitch. A bar at the Folies Bergère. I think I found the credit card moment. Let me know. What is it? What is it? What is it?
There's a nail stuck in a painting.
Did it happen on Ed's Declassified? Don't you know how credit card works? You get a bill at the end of the month for all the stuff on it. How are you gonna pay for that? Duh, I'll just put it on the card. I don't know if that's it though. I don't know if that's it, because I feel like there was another card. I don't know.
The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll. Why is there such a fixation on dolls?
Who's not fixated on the dolls?
Crime scenes so far have all been abnormal, but this one's just sick.
Because I saw it as a classified list, but it just didn't feel right. I don't know. You don't know. That was saying debit card song. I feel like there were multiple cards. There are baskets on top of the shelf. Nothing but dust inside. I guess it hasn't been used in a while. Basically, it's unrelated to the case. Because I will say, I do remember that credit card moment. I remember that one. I remember the like, I remember these other ones, but they just don't feel right.
Oh!
It's a sculpture with a sheet over it. The position was the same before and after using the post-cognition. The overall shape of the sheet is also unchanged. We can assume nobody's moved it. This sculpture isn't related to the case. I feel like maybe it's just a thing. It happens on so many shows. Maybe I'm creating a false memory of it. Also, I do think all of the paintings in here are like famous paintings, but slightly off.
This is...
Painting of a man screaming with his hands clutching his face. There's something unnerving about this painting. I almost feel as if it's gonna swallow me whole.
That's...
Paintings don't have that kind of power. More importantly, did you find anything? No, nothing suspicious. Just look like it's related to the case. The canvas placed here is completely blank. I wonder why it's blank, and why is it so messily placed here with the wooden frames?
Well...
Doesn't look like an exhibition piece. Maybe it was used for some other event. I see. Nothing seems out of place. I don't think this will help the case.
Yeah.
Blank canvas and wooden frame have been placed on the trolley. Nothing seems to have changed between then and now, at least is how it looks to me. It appears unchanged to me as well, meaning there's probably no evidence to be found here. Oh, the door! Oh, and the body! I was like, wow, have I not looked at everything yet? Yeah, there's stuff I haven't looked at yet.
Oh!
Spilled paint has stained the floor. If we can find out when the spill occurred, we'll know if it's related to our investigation.
There are 2 keys that open this door.
Oh.
Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery.
Well, that can mean anything.
The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff. That staff member always carried the extra key, and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
Where was the key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office, but it's unknown if it was always there. Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it. Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it. Either way, the culprit managed to obtain the key somehow.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member. If the culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
But the door was locked.
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
I guess you
Riddle
wouldn't.
me that, Coco Melon. I notice audio imbalances all the time I played. I don't know what it is. Did you play with your earbuds in? Or out?
I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over?
Oh, maybe. Maybe it's not in Japanese then.
If so,
well, I'm not playing
it
Japanese,
could be
just
used
not
for some
hear
sort of
it,
trick.
so.
It's
I'm not
only
gonna
wise to
play
look
in
at the
another
room
language just
before
for the
you
audio to be
conduct
balanced.
investigation. It may have been like this before the murder, or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
Miss Nancy could never solve these murders with all these locked doors, yeah.
Alright.
Especially with the keys still in the
You
room.
got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
No,
Be quiet.
It could have been anything. Now we have a body to look at. The most exciting part, I think. Okay, but look how slay this.
Oh!
Seems like this is where the body was at the time of the incident. There's no trace of it anymore, though.
Beats me.
Looks like the area's been cleaned up, probably by the peacekeepers or the art gallery staff. I don't think investigating here will turn up any useful information. Not in this state, anyway. Damn, you hate to see a bad bitch go down.
The corpse of a young
Thank
woman.
God I have a Laura to hold my
She has
hand.
nails all over her body, as expected.
F queen.
The victim's name is Issa Moe. She used her good looks to have relations with many men.
Oh my god.
The amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
Oh my god.
The victim has those same marks that suggest being
Yeah,
strangled
she's
to
serving
death.
though. Like, rest in peace to a real one.
Huh? But there aren't any
I
scratches that
was
would have been left from a
series.
struggle.
What after?
And
Miss Agatha Christie was out here.
You noticed as well.
yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head. It looks pretty deep.
Wow.
This may be the real cause of death.
Suspicious. Okay.
That should be enough.
I'm finished investigating here. I feel like the full picture is slowly starting to come together. Investigation done! Oh, I've been sitting down too long.
That should do it for the room. Next is the window.
The window?
It would be best to check outside of it. Go ahead.
Are we
I'll
gonna
stay
hold
here.
hands through the window?
Outside the window? Alright.
Okay, alright. If that's what she wants to do. Hi, Ormus. Hello. Did you murder someone? We're investigating. We're a detective investigating a murder.
Our buddy here really insists you do everything yourself.
Yeah, for all the money I'm paying
And
her.
my master does everything he's told, like a good little underling detective.
Pilar is right. This is something I took on myself.
And paid her to help me
I
with.
can't just rely
but
on everyone else after putting on a tough front for that kid.
I want to put on more of the
That's why I
fancy
have
beauty,
to
but
do
I
it.
can't open it right now. I can't do that to myself.
Or maybe Halara's just taking advantage of you. It's obvious money is that one's only motivation.
Even so, I think it's the right thing to do as a professional detective.
I know her stuff. She was so fashionable. Like,
Master, being overly nice.
I'm
for
just
no
saying,
reason?
if that one girl
Stupid.
with the big
That's why
boobs
you're so
didn't
deep in
die,
debt.
she would have, she would have put on that outfit and told
I know,
us.
but what are you mumbling about? Did you check the window?
No.
Oh, right. I'll do it right
I'm
away.
just standing outside the room.
Outside the window? Could that have anything to do with the locked room?
Well, duh. It's connected. No matter where you are, you're always connected. I wanted to reference that to my mom, but I don't remember why. I don't remember what happened, like what made me think of it, but she was like saying something, and I was just thinking, no matter where you are, you're always connected. I don't remember though.
I wonder what Halara discovered.
A window that
No,
connects to
I
outside.
think Halara is just having fun pushing you around.
Here's the window.
Up I go.
Well, see anything strange?
No, nothing strange about it.
I see. Try entering through the window.
I'm not gonna
What?
fit.
Between the gap? That's impossible.
Just try it.
Okay.
Yeah, Shinigami's boobs. They're the most powerful boobs in the game.
I can't. I can't even put my arm through this gap.
Okay, it's not that deep.
I can stick a finger in, but that's it.
Like, this is a lot of energy for not being able to fit.
Good job. You can return now.
Like, it's okay.
Huh? Are you sure? Did you figure something out?
Did you not?
No, not at all. What's that about?
We cannot fit through. Like, oh my god, I'm about to be arrested. The other guy's about to be arrested. No, I'm about to be arrested. Y'all, that looks like the main priest guy's shoes and pants.
Hey!
Oh.
What are you doing here?
JK.
Huh? I'm not doing anything shady.
I'll call the peacekeepers.
Wait!
I'm going. I'm a peacekeeper.
I'm a peacekeeper.
Huh? Of Amaterasu Corporation?
Duh.
Yes, of Amaterasu.
You totally fumbled that. You're no good at lying, huh?
What did you say?
I said I'm from Amaterasu.
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation. We are currently investigating a case.
How do we not know how to say
Civilians have
Amaterasu? As if we were not like I'm talking about them for a chapter and for chapter 0 and 1.
Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Hey, Halara, are you sure it's okay to lie like that?
We were just trying to lie.
I told you before that deception is necessary to finish an investigation quickly. By the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to ask you.
I think he was just faltering because he hates lying. Oh. Well, put yourself together. You know what they're called.
Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be me.
Perfect. Describe the events for us.
I'm scared to even remember it, but if it's part of the investigation, then I have no choice.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
I have some questions.
Now, please tell us what happened.
Panic
on
at the
day of
Disco
murder.
has a song about this. Lying is the most fun a girl can have without
That
taking
day,
off her clothes.
I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared. He said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside the art gallery. So we looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone. According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the Nail Man.
That's so scary.
I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off, so I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched from behind. And then there was corpse.
A corpse?
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when he opened the door, and paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
Okay.
I feel like it wasn't that guy, but I feel like he knows about that.
You may go now.
Oh, right.
Like, I don't know. I mean, we'll find out during the thing, but like, I just feel like he has to be in on it. I'm about to level up.
That brings all the information together.
This is regular people would say dead
It's
body
time
instead
to
of
resolve
corpse.
the
Yeah.
case.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
Time does not wait for you. Our deadline is approaching.
Maybe they're all in on
You
it.
hurry back to the detective
Except for
agency.
none. I want her to live.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name.
No, honestly,
nightmare shall
they tried
rush
to
to
pin the
your
first murder on me.
And gone. What are you gonna do?
And for a while, I was
Master?
like, maybe I did do it. I don't know.
We've checked everything we can. All that's left is to point out the true culprit, but
If only it were that easy. Aw, I have no clue what to
Plus,
do.
Tuckernoff already did that, so it's kind of like they can't do it a
So
second
pathetic.
time.
why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
Oh, right. We need to help him.
Done investigating.
I need to hurry back before the chief gets executed.
Oh god.
Right, let's hurry. I want to know how they'll execute
Oh
too.
no, I gotta find out. I gotta find the way back there. Coco Head does look like he has an unhealthy obsession with porcelain dolls, yeah. It's so, like, not humorous, but it is intriguing to me that they did have to mention, like, they just sell dolls for so cheap everywhere that they're like, anyone can get their hands on these. These aren't some antique collectors. So, like, just in case you thought that, no. Just in case you thought someone just loves dolls. Okay. Can lightning strike twice? Can I figure out how to get there a second time? Because I don't know if I can.
You better hurry, or Fuzzhead will really be in danger.
Okay, I don't know how to get there though. Is it this one? Oh my god, I think I found it.
Laura seems to know who the real culprit is. That's incredible.
Good for her. I am not her.
Come on, where's your competitive spirit? You might be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
I should have said that, yeah. Like, who would have a bunch of dolls? No. What is this arrow they're showing me? Oh, that's where I am. I'm trying to think. Are there more gumshoe gabs I can get? What's this game called? Master Detective Archives. Gumshoe Gab. No spoiler. Because I feel like I want to get them. These Garfield phone murders happened right after Hunter Garfield's phones washed up on the beach. It could be anyone. It could be anyone! Okay. Oh, I can get like a lot of them through like the different chapters. I kind of want to get them now though. We're gonna be on a little journey to get some of these now. Cause I'm like, if I don't have to go back here, you know, like, Not go back here, but like, I kind of want to get them all now. You know? Okay. They have an image that is not very helpful for me. So, okay. I gotta go upstairs. Which I've been doing a really shitty job even looking to try and find them, so it's on me. But there is... Are there more in Kanai Station? I feel like this is gonna involve me going to like all the different places. Quite a few though I can get multiple chapters. There are a few that are only locked to certain chapters. Okay. There it is. Okay. Okay, we got that one. There is... Okay. Storage in the underground world. I'm just gonna travel this way to get all of them. Because I feel like this is something we could easy peasy do. Near the furthest exit from the agency is what this says. Which, I'd have no clue where the furthest exit is from the agency. Like over here by the church? I don't know. I also think so. I didn't care. Yeah, because I'm just kind of like, they're not gonna have big story spoilers. Like, all they're gonna have is like location spoilers. And I don't want to like get locked out of these, you know? Like, I'm willing to replay games and parts of games for so many reasons, but like, it's not going to be because I missed one of these random coffee talks. Do we think it's in the secret club? No, there's no way. Well, maybe there is one in there. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay, we can't get the other ones until later. And then I think we can only get one Halara one right now, actually. And it's at the clock tower. I like the coffee talks enough to do them. I just really don't want to replay the game to get them. That's really it. Because I'd like to try and see all this game has to offer in one playthrough.
Hey!
Oh no.
Sorry.
Well, wait, hold on. I could go around the other way. Are these like supports? Kind of, except they don't really give you anything, I don't think. They just kind of give you like fun dialogue with the characters. Well. This seems like something I can get after. Okay, I do think, because I feel like because it's crime scene currently, I cannot. Okay. There is one at the hotel. In the restaurant of the hotel. Yeah, there was one we were like forced to get with the guy. Oh, they're just like little conversations. I think there is, it's kind of like, I don't know, they're kind of like supports in that I think there is like a dialogue we can select in it also and be like, oh my god, you're so talented, or oh my god, you're so stupid. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's like right behind me. God, I hate that we walk this slow. There it is. Wow, I did such a bad job looking anywhere while the game was actually happening. Ooh. On the north side of the Ginma district. To the north side! Offering guidance towards the path of righteousness. I feel like, I don't want to know, obviously. I feel like it's the main priest.
Hey, that's not where you should be going right now.
Because he's self-righteous and whatever, like.
Were you so busy brooding that you forgot where the agency's located?
I don't know. Okay, those are locked to certain chapters. Okay, at the very top of the Kamasaki district. I wish these weren't ordered by character. Because they're ordered by character, I'm like, that's good and dandy. However, this would be so much more efficient if they just had it by location and then by chapter. Or chapter then location. The priest, because he likes God. That's a weird, honestly, it is. He used to work on that. It's one of the church people. It has to be. Okay. I have to go to the bookshelf. Which I don't know how to get there. So. It says at the very top of the district. So. Oh, this looks so very top to me. Ooh, emerald. Okay, there's one by the church. Let us go to the church. Although, I don't really feel like watching these right now. Okay. But there should be one down the side to the left. Wow. Oh, maybe every character has a different color, actually. No, wrong button. I'll get ready to go down there, but maybe we'll watch, like, a few of these. Not all of them, because I don't feel like that. I don't feel like doing it. But. It could also be the girl, and maybe she did hurt her hand hammering, and maybe what's his name was just covering. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Only time will tell, but I feel like it could have been a lot of characters. I'm lost. I'm lost by the map not rotating with me. Obviously, I don't want to know, but like, I just feel like there's some layers to this. Official OST. Someone finally uploaded all the songs in this as the official OST is just pants. Like the song title? Or I'm a little confused, if I'm being honest, I think. Okay, so we got a second gab with Yako. We got... I can't get the Halara one right now because they won't let me in. Does he go? No. But I got 2 of hers and I got 2 of his, so... Well, we'll start with Mr. Vivia. Have I done that? Oh. I was like, what does it mean? I do realize these do give you hints on how to get them. I forgot.
Whew, finally finished a bunch of chores. Maybe I should go make some coffee.
Not after the last time I had coffee. Bless you.
Sorry. I had some soot in my nose.
From sitting.
Vivia, you were in there?
Yeah, I was here the whole time.
You could have at least said you were there.
I mean,
you scared me.
It was right in front of us.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'll start doing that next time.
I don't mind, so please do.
Yuma, you're too kind. You never mind talking to me.
You know, I wonder why he always crawls into cramped spaces
Me
like that.
too.
You find it calming in there, right? But wouldn't you be better off on a couch or bed?
If comfort level must be quantified in terms of the physical strain on your body, then yes.
Rat man.
But this reminds me of something.
Reminds you of what?
Well, what do you think?
What Vivia remembers when he's inside the fireplace.
Good memories.
Is it a good memory?
Yes, that's correct.
I know my man.
When
I know
was
my rat
young,
man.
My parents would always discipline me by locking me in the storage room.
Oh.
When I'm in here, I can relive those memories.
Huh? They don't sound like nice memories if you were locked in there. That seems pretty traumatic to me.
Yeah.
No, those are good memories for me.
Hi, Rome. Hello. I hope your day's
I have
going
many
good.
brothers. We all yearned for our parents' love. So, no matter what shape or form it took, I was happy when my parents paid attention to me.
I see.
I know. How about you join me, Yuma?
Okay.
Once you get used to the back pain, it's actually not so bad in here.
Don't have to ask me twice.
No, I think I'll pass.
Master, you and Vivia seem to have grown closer.
Who is this green-haired man I can fix? Vivia! He likes to read. I know, and suddenly I'm sat. That was a quick one. Let's watch the other girls. Behind the scenes connection to Amaterasu Corporation. I don't remember what I was crocheting with this crochet hook, but it's over here, like on the top of my thing. So I feel like that implies I was using it for something, but I don't remember which project. Like looking around, I don't know. Okay, let's listen to this one, because she slays me. I haven't uploaded a video in like 2 weeks now again. A complete night owl, whoa. Rarely went shopping. A unique sense of monetary value. She thinks an apple costs as much as a car. Okay, me. Me and Bill Gates. So how much do bananas cost?
This is the first time we have been alone at the agency, Yuma.
It is.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. I know. How about I make you some coffee? Or would
We
you
are
prefer some tea
obsessed with
instead?
coffee.
Which is which again?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
How to put this? One is dark and the other a bit pale.
I feel like every chapter is gonna be a different person helping us, like with the thing. And this chapter was Halara, and I'm so excited for her to help.
Which is coffee and which is tea again?
What?
The darker one is coffee.
Anyway, the darker one is coffee.
Oh, it is?
I think.
Now that you mention it, that sounds right.
I don't know, is there creamer in it?
This is quite troubling. There are far too many moments in my life where I cannot tell things apart. Just like with coffee and tea, I cannot tell the difference between an elevator and escalator,
It's
or
okay,
left
girl.
and right, or the day after tomorrow and the day before yesterday. I cannot differentiate many things.
Happens to
sounds
the best
rough.
of us.
Oh, there is more. Until recently, I thought paying reparations meant you were paying a repairman.
That's a new
She's
one.
so silly.
She's such an airhead. I'm surprised she's managed to survive for so long.
Fubuki, have your
Shinigami.
misunderstandings ever gotten you into trouble?
Trouble. I suppose when all is said and done, I have managed fairly well. Oh, there was one thing.
Really? If you don't mind, can you tell me about it?
Yes, of course. Back when I was around 10 years old, in the neighborhood where my mansion is located, a rumor was
You know,
spread
where my
about a
mansion
high school
is.
student who could fly. I hoped it was true and wished to meet him, so I went for a visit. However, he could not in truth fly, but was rather considered something called a flight risk.
At this point, it sounds like a comedy skit.
Oh, well, it gets worse. He was more than a mere delinquent. People considered him an extremist. Upon discovering I was the daughter of the Clockford family, he kidnapped me and barricaded us away.
Well, that seems stressful.
Barricaded?
Yes. He demanded the government revise the Constitution if they wished me to be returned safely.
Did they?
So, what happened after that?
It was quite a while
The
back,
Constitution
so
changed?
I cannot really remember.
That's what happened.
In the end, the laws were changed a bit, and I was released.
The laws were... what? It makes sense a master detective, or rather a member of the Clockford family, would have such ridiculous stories. Being unable to tell coffee and tea apart should have been the least of my worries.
Yeah.
Master, you and Fubuki seem to have grown closer.
Oh, we've grown closer. This is so... You've grown closer. Very Fire Emblem. 3 houses. Boy. Well, next time we will be doing the labyrinth. Whoa! Because I'm only for 4.5 hours already just investigating this shit, so I feel pretty confident next time we'll be doing the labyrinth. And maybe we'll watch another cutscene or two for these things. These loading scenes are so goddamn long though. Okay. Okay. We're gonna save. We're gonna save. We will save here. We are now at Kawasaki District. Whoa, bum, 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 bum.